No, I'm playing my game. I can actually be on my laptop this time.
I had forgotten. If you had not sent that reminder, I would have been so much more tired than I am right now.
Music might be a little too loud.
Reminder?
His happy ass has to reset his sleep schedule.
Oh no.
I work a day shift tomorrow.
Hi, Cho-Cho. Yeah.
So I was staying up all day and I was planning on going to bed in 3 minutes. And then you sent that reminder, so I went and took a power nap for a couple hours.
Hi, guys.
Yes, I am very much sick.
I am also sick.
You guys want me to
That
start the
sounds
recap?
like an issue.
Give me a second before you do that. Oh, I'm sick. I'm dying. I could not talk yesterday whatsoever. Literally went to work.
Huh?
And I was just like, no.
Am I a VTuber still or PNG tuber?
But I will be right back really quick.
I am PNG tuber. Okay. Good. I want it to be PNG.
Huh? Yeah, well, she's on the floor.
Okay. Hi, Shinzo. Shinzo. What?
So, my dear sweet players, let us resume. Everyone's here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume so.
Okay, my dear sweet players, let us begin. Last session, we were missing Kamboro the bear, who had proceeded to be a robot.
Who proceeded to be a robot.
Yes. And followed around Trixie, if I remember correctly.
Beep boop
while
bop.
carrying around the wardrobe. We had Emma, the valiant princess god, who stood beside the princess while she spent a little bit of relaxation time with Reginald. Reginald proceeded to run off to God knows where, and was given a migraine by Emma without knowing who or what or why. Reginald not realized that Emma was actually a person, as all Reginald saw was some weird squirrel falling around. We, however, had the intrepid Khan carry a rather interesting debate with Reginald and the fairies. Khan voiced their opinions on credits to tax cuts to those in need, while also making the exchange for tax cuts on rare minerals and resources. This was seen as quite an insightful input on Khan's side, which led Reginald to commend Khan on his good behavior. Khan also met with the council of the Border Cross. Khan met with the council members known as Arwin, Rudol, Rolden. There we go.
When you can't even
Rolden,
pronounce your own characters' names.
Arwin, and Donovan, the three council members, and proceeded to acquire a contract, which, after meeting with Celia over evening conversation, found that the contract was extremely unfavorable and a scam. This did not bode well for how Khan took it, and Cecilia tried to make a more fair contract. for con. Cecilia's still very pregnant and low on mobility.
Oh, good. She hasn't had the baby yet.
Lucy, 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 Lu- la- 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 la-
Lucia.
Lucia had gone fishing and acquired a baby turtle friend before getting abducted by said friend and meeting Sybil, the giant dragon turtle, who, after some persuading and some sharing of meat, let Lucia go, and also enchanted her hag's eye that she had. To what? We don't know. Trixie, with the assistance of Camporo, met with the druid known as Erdon,
Thank you for feeding my dragon.
Orndor, in what looked like a
I
magic
appreciate
circle,
you feeding my
a
dragon. Thank you.
dramatic circle, seeming to be casting a spell. Found out that her book is very old. Didn't get much else info. And then they both got shooed away by the druid. And after the party reconvened
I
and
think
met
that's the
together,
biggest
they
size you've got
proceeded
it.
to go for a long rest.
Because I
And
believe
that's kind of the
the
summary of last
biggest
session.
you can get is a 20-inch. Oh,
Yay!
I have an average peen.
So, with long rest having ended, I will bring you guys back to the map. Are you guys ready?
Did
Ready, ready?
Kamboro want to do anything in our long rest before we go?
I mean, there's not much for me to do considering I wasn't here last session, so.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I'm in D&D.
I don't mean like that, Joe. I meant like, fuck. That's not, no, that is not
I don't think I
average.
missed anyone.
I wonder how
Miss
Ash
Elite,
would
there we
respond
go.
with that allegation. She called me small and 4K rip. No! I won't be able to get a wife and kids. What? No, that's not what I mean.
Okay, party.
Oh god, there's so many trees.
Yeah.
Tree houses? Oh. This is a really pretty area. Holy shit.
Yeah. I also fleshed it out a bit last time.
Mushrooms! Sorry, I see mushrooms.
So is Camboro still carrying the rather pregnant
No,
princess? Okay. I
at
just
this
needed
current
to
moment,
know.
you are not.
Okay, I just needed to know.
She has been walking around on her own 2 feet-ish.
Okay.
Hey, question, did the map shake just a second?
No.
I didn't see it.
Excellent.
Can you remove my control over Trixie now that she's here at a computer?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Emma,
Hmm?
don't let me forget to give you the thingy.
My robe.
Yes.
Okay, then we're good. Alright, so after long resting, you guys are now... It's now morning. You guys had rested within the border cross encampment. Many people are early risers. There doesn't seem to be much issue.
Okay then.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be on the spry and on the go already. Should someone give me a perception roll?
Who has the best perception? Let me see.
Only one person can
Perception.
be the
Nope,
roll.
not me. I have a 0.
I have a +2. I'm giving someone a chance before I do it.
And say just roll.
Hey, don't look at me. I have a 0, so I'm perception.
Okay, well, I'm rolling then. I gave people a chance, so I'm rolling.
Nat 1.
Oh
Let's
shit!
go.
No!
It's a lovely morning. You're stretching out and you're getting ready. You guys see that Sir Reginald is walking over to your encampment. Lovely day. Party of individuals. Man, he doesn't know what to call you guys.
We
I
don't
don't know what to
actually
tell
have
you
a
either.
name for the group, do we?
We're just
You guys
No,
don't
we
have a
don't.
name,
like
and he can't just
weirdos.
say, part or group of humans or epic party or kobolds. You guys are just a assortment of random things.
Yeah,
We're
we're just a
we're-
ragtag of a team.
I would
That's
say
all we
we're
are.
the Brady Bunch, but I can't use that. So we're the Rowdy Bunch. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Okay,
It's
well,
funny you say that.
anyways, he stares at the group, Reginald. I just realized Reginald has boobs. I used the wrong model, but whatever. Anyways, Reginald, he's interested. He's kind of like, so are you guys going to have breakfast, or are you guys just
No,
going
I
to
don't
pass
eat.
through right away?
I don't need to eat, but if the group members need to eat, they're more than welcome to. Oh, Emma, before I forget, here, I did this, and then I put a special something on there. Do you see this ribbon?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that ribbon does something, but you're not going to know what it does until, well, it comes time.
Okay.
Okay.
Emma, did I already send you the description of the item?
Yep.
Yeah, remove the line that describes what that ribbon does, because you now don't know.
That's funny.
Not my fault. The
Didn't put the
first line.
description.
The first line. It's blank now. The effect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's blank now. That's blank now.
Hey, out of character, Emma, are you okay with if I did the ribbon into like a bow? If I put
Yeah.
like a little bow on the robe? Okay.
Okay. Trixie's just torturing Emma. But anyways,
Nuh-uh.
so Reginald's looking at you guys curious. Are you guys gonna pass through, or you gonna join them for breakfast? It's up to you guys.
I
I mean, I'll join, but I'm not really hungry. I don't eat.
I don't know. I mean, it's up to
I
everyone
think
else if
party
we.
members could use some food since it's been days and we were short on food after all these travels.
Oh,
I think it would be good.
Are you guys short on food?
I'm
I
not.
think so.
why did that sound crunchy?
I still have ration and frog legs.
I'm
Thank you
a
for the
little
raid,
low on
Miri.
rations.
I could stock up on rations.
Alright, is Lucia or Con going to chime in at all, or?
I'll eat food.
Alright, well, the original guides you guys over to the council to join them for breakfast.
I don't know where they went. I can't see anything. Oh wait, I forgot. I could do this. Eh. Oh. Alright, where'd everyone go? Oh, okay. We're all over going over here. Okay. Ah!
As you guys approach, you notice that behind you, this bunny comes into vision, just hopping into the like out of the bushes.
I am taking care of myself. Oh god.
The bunny is going to hop past you guys and proceed to hop up to the council before changing forms back into the form of druid
Oh, boo.
and joins them to sit down for Reginald bows as he approaches the council, greeting them as respectfully as he can, and he proceeds to walk up to the table. The war table is now covered over top with like a plank of nice oak wood, which they have cutlery and plates set on the table. It looks like they have enough. It looks like some of the dishes were more attended to, as Reginald guides Cecilia to the head of the table, as she is a form of royalty. You can see that that Roldan has a very nice, clean, pristine, embroidered plate with a chalice to himself, similarly set for Cecilia and Reginald. Another something similar for Arwen, and then you see Donovan with a more of like a mug, and more of not as nice of a plate, but still an okay plate. And then you guys can see that there are wooden plates and cups set aside, and it looks like there's enough for each of you. In the middle of the table, there's this big basket of fruit and various berries and such. And there looks like there was like a poultry that had been cooked, and it was set more off to the right side of the table. You can see that while there is enough room, they crammed a lot of the cutlery and like the wooden plates over more to the left side by Donovan for you guys to sit at.
Well, Trixie's gonna walk up to the table again. She's gonna put her hands on the table, and she's just gonna lift herself to peek over the table and grab a peach.
Peach? Okay. Alright, yeah, you do that.
Seeing Trixie kind of struggle, he's gonna follow her and help her, like grab her by the waist and lift her up to help her.
Just a little baby. Sorry. Peaches. You said a bunch of fruit. So would there be mangoes?
Yep. Yeah, there's mangoes.
I love mangoes. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple of
Mango, peaches, a lot of very fresh fruit.
So I have two
Nope.
peaches and two
Dave,
mangoes.
calm yourself. Dave.
Oh, Emma, I forgot. I have 10 squirrel berries for you. And I take out the squirrel berries and hand them to Emma.
Okay.
Lucia's
I
gonna
will-
smell the fruit.
Put those in my pack.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lucia's gonna smell the fruit.
Okay. Give me investigation. Because you're going to investigate this fruit and smell it.
Okay.
Man, that smells like great fruit, you know? You haven't had fruit in God knows how long, but this smells like good old-fashioned fruit. like every other day's fruit. You know, you really get your nose right in there. And as everyone peers at Lucia, you realize that you've shoved your face maybe too much into the fruit, smelling it. That you like lost focus, and like you have like a smudge of like fruit juice on like your face and around your nose, making a little like circle. Were you smelling anything like a mango or like a strawberry, like a large strawberry or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have like a red circle that almost like looks like a clown face going with your orange perplexion, reddish orange perplexion. So,
I'll feed Dave.
Dave smells the fruit and he eats some of it. You know, he's like, oh, oh, and then like happy toad noises of, oh, you know, happy giant toad noises. You know, fruit's good. You know, he prefers meat though. Dave will
Khan
take
is
a
not
look
fully awake, but Khan's gonna open up his bag, take out the revised trade agreement, and slide it over to Counselor Roldan, and just said, "For you to review and sign at your pleasure." And I'll tip my hat, grab a
Did
few
you make
fruit.
any changes since last time?
I do. Uh, there'll be some slight changes. I haven't got it written. It'll be basically the same.
All right, just send it my way when you have it.
Yeah.
Hi.
But Khan will pick up some fruits, but he's not gonna eat it. He'll just throw it in his bag, and then
Not going to
after
wrap
he,
it up. It's rather juicy fruit.
yeah, he'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Kimber will
And then
take
once he's
a
done, he's gonna walk away from the table and find someplace quiet.
Okay.
Kimber will take a few pieces, kind of sniff it a little, and just struggle a bit, and wrap it up and put it in his bag as well.
Lucia hasn't eaten any in the fruit. She just dipped her nose in it and fed Dave. And she'll pull out two frog legs, one for her and one for Dave.
All right. You see that the druid kind of looks at you curiously across the table as you're feeding this giant toad. The counselor Arwen is staring at you very puzzled, and it seems throughout the entire meal, Arwen's eyes have been locked on you very curiously.
I'm not gonna
So-
even acknowledge it. Look at that person.
Oh,
Is there any
The
bread at
person in
this
the
table
middle-
or just fruit?
Come on, Dave, we're going.
I would say that
And still
there
defender.
would be like
Let's
some
go.
bread, but it'd be more on the right side of the table. As you can see, it's more like focused around Reginald, Cecilia. Like Cecilia is not even like processing it, but it's on the side of the table more towards Roldan and Reginald and Arwen. Arwen seems not being paid as much heed as you know, but you can definitely see that the bread is very much so, on the more pure blood of elves side of the table.
what was the guy in the middle's name again?
The one in the middle is Roldan. Roldan.
Roldan.
Roldan.
Okay. Roldan, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm very, very weird when it comes to meeting new people. So don't mind me, okay?
He kind of has like some of a smug kind of smirk to him, just going, "No problem at all. I expect such things from others."
Okay.
Can I'm going to telepathically ask Cecilia to pass some bread.
Cecilia's going to smile. She's going to rip a piece of bread and toss some of it to you. Yeah. Reginald and you can definitely see there's like somewhat of a weird moment between Reginald and Roldan as they stare at Cecilia giving this rather interesting squirrel bread. A mix of curiosity and also confusion.
I'm just gonna nibble on the bread.
Okay. Little squirrel in a robe.
Yeah, squirrel in modified priest robes with a bow on them,
You look like some person's
nibbling
overdressed
on
pet.
nibbling on bread.
Yeah. Are you nibbling like two-handed, like tiny little like type thing, or are
Yes.
you okay? You can see Arwen, having seen Lucia leave, is now staring at the squirrel more inquisitively. But after a few moments, you see Arwen excuses themselves from the table and walks behind, and looks like they just disappear into nowhere.
Kamboro will set
Dave off in a corner, just like who's a good toad.
Kamboro will set Trixie down and walk over to Emma and pick her up and place her on his head.
Ah, the squirrel hat.
Emma is now a hat. Emma's still nibbling on the bread, though.
Interesting. You
Is
see
there
Reginald.
a cheese spread?
Cheese. No, not really. Not really.
Cheese spread, okay.
Oh, did you say cheese
Is there
bread or
butter?
cheese like platter?
No, not like a well, either one.
No,
Like
there's
if
not really
there's
any
a
cheese at
spread
this
or
table.
cheese.
Fruit, a
Okay.
little bit of a bread, and what looks like some sort of poultry. Maybe smaller than a chicken, but could be, I don't know, something like a pigeon or some sort of high society type bird.
I don't want to eat.
You can see
Okay.
Roldan unravels the contract that Khan had left in front of him, and he peers at it. The contract, I'm assuming it's the one you and Cecilia made.
Hmm.
That is
That's-
correct.
Okay, and he'll go through it and almost scoff at at it as he's looking through it. But he's going to see Cecilia's signature, and he's going to consider looking at it, and he's going to think to himself, and then he's going to fold it up and say, "I'll have to address the small kobold about this later if we get a chance to discuss it further."
I sent you the wrong one.
Oh, well, send me the right one, and that's the one I'll open.
There we go. There's only one line different.
Okay. But yeah. So he folds it up after having read through it, and he mentions that he'll talk to the party about it later. But you can see, actually, can someone roll me insight?
I'm not doing it this time.
Okay.
I got you.
You got it. Okay.
Okay, so who's the first? Okay,
I was.
okay. So I'm gonna just take a range of between you guys and just go with the one in the middle, because I'm gonna be nice. You can see that he's a little discontent with the contract that's put in front of him. It looks like
Okay.
he's just being friendly, but he's not happy, you know?
Hmm.
Like, it looks like he's not exactly fond of the changes made. Okay. Um, is anyone else going to do anything?
Kamboro will pick up another piece of fruit, I guess, and chomp down on it.
The group eats slowly, casually. They make a couple jokes among each other. The Reginald, Roland, and Cecilia seem to be the main ones chatting at the table. Cecilia, rather unaware of the atmosphere, as Roland and Reginald seem to be, the whole time. They're quite fond of their own voices, talking of various things like about some of the shipments that have gone out of late, and how the pricing for some of the taxes have been quite profitable compared to previous years, especially with some of the increased demand. While there has been need for expansion, they haven't seen as many like human contracts as of late. They think that maybe the world is re-recognizing the nobility of and grandeur of the elven race, and that maybe their dark past is behind them, type thing. Uh, Donovan Donovan is more focused on what he's doing. You know, he's just eating his food, finishing his drink, and just sitting back in his chair very lazily. He's kind of just done with everything. Arwen had already left, and the Rangers outside seem to be on defense. For a place that has such many visitors passing through, you think they wouldn't be as uh, as aggressive with the amount of archers in the area.
Is Camboro seeing all of this pretty much?
Yeah, you're at the table. You're hearing and seeing everything.
Okay, Camboro is just gonna kind of like observe them a little bit.
What?
Just like kind of like scrunch his nose a little and wiggles it.
Okay.
He don't like pompous assholes.
Oh, really comes down to it. Uh, I know. I might even use it. You can take the can. Uh, yeah, yeah. You could definitely define Reginald and Roland as Roland as kind of pompous assholes. You know, they're getting very much so on their own fumes.
Yeah. With that, Camboro's gonna kind of like look at Emma and kind of like tilt his head to leave and see if she's like okay with leaving. Emma.
Emma?
Hmm. I'm on Camboro's head.
I know.
Let him.
I was at. Camboro was asking Emma if she'd be okay with leaving.
No, yeah. I would like to stop at a market at some point.
Okay. So I guess we will wander out.
Trixie will follow.
Okay, so the entire party disbands out of the council. Cecilia waves to you and says she'll catch up in a little bit, but she wants to hear more about current events and such.
Camboro will give her a slight nod before leaving.
Current events. Maybe I should stay. Never mind, Bar. I'll catch up. I'm gonna be nosy.
Trixie, I'm not going to discuss current events. Just go with them.
Okay.
I swear, if you make me have to talk current events between four of myself, I'm going to throw a book at you. And not the type of book that Con will want. Okay, and while all this is going on, Lucia, can you give me a perception roll?
Yeah. I'm not gonna even bother with guidance because it's either I roll a good one or I roll 16.
You notice that the fairies seem to be the fairies inside the central pavilion seems to be rather chatty this morning.
Oh. I guess I'll try to listen in on them.
Yeah, you realize that today before they're speaking Fey, as if trying to leave you guys out of the conversation. But as you listen in, you hear them speaking in common. You can hear that one of them yells to another one, Timberella, yelling to Timberella. One second, I just need to pull up my info again. Yelling to Timberella, uh, saying the fact that while while we're exporting wood, do we remember to keep enough wood in demand, in supply to meet our localized demands? And you hear Timberella respond saying, "Pedal shine. While we have enough wood in demand, while we have enough wood supplies, um, shouldn't you be minding your own business? You're in charge of agriculture and food. If we need to expand further to be able to meet the demand for food for the elves, then we need more building supplies. But you've been uh, rather laxed in your duties as of late. Maybe you've been skimming a little top off too much of the food as of late."
What's their names again?
Well, we have Pedal Shine and Timberella. They're below you and above you.
And I'm gonna color Dimbalina by accident.
Thumbelina. Thumbelina.
Thumbelina. Sorry.
Okay, can you say your name one more time? For some reason, I keep blanking on it.
Timbrella.
Tim.
The one above you who handles building supplies and wood is Timberella. Timber and then LA.
Alright, don't worry, I got it. Her name's Timmy.
Timmy, okay.
Timmy.
And then the other one, Pelishine does what again?
Pedal Shine was talking about Timberella was accusing Pedal Shine of maybe skimming off the top of the food shipments. So I'm assuming she's something to do with food and agriculture.
Okay, close enough. Alright, continue forth.
Yep. So those two are arguing. They haven't noticed you yet, as you see what looks like off all the way to the bottom. You see what looks like possibly one of the fairies smoking a dart. Uh, and she's like hitting it. She's dragging pretty hard, and she responds to the two of them. "Can you guys just shut up? You're killing my morning buzz. I need to figure out what type of demand we have. As of late, some of those elves have really been enjoying the possum berries, but I don't know if we're going to be able to meet the royals' demands for upcoming gala. I might have to look into bringing on some performers in the near future to attend the event." And she's taking a pretty long drag.
Trixie wants a hit.
Uh, you see across there's two fairies side by side, and they seem to be holding bracelets, and one of them has a monocle, and they seem to be giddy about something as they're studying each other's bracelets.
Hi, Lux.
There's another one far across, the one that had a rock thrown at it last time, which seems to be grumpy and just sitting there
Eh?
tossing the rock that was thrown at it last time up and down in its hands, as if it's investigating the
How
rock,
the fuck
as well
did
as,
you
holding a
giantfy
grudge.
that? How do you.
And the one on
Wait,
top, the one at the very head of the table, of the head of the pavilion, uh, she seems to be
how did
rather
you do that?
enthusiastically like She has this little like
Wait, how did you make that
monocle
super big?
that she's using to study this package, and it looks like the package is frozen, and there seems to be something inside of the frozen item.
Oh. Okay.
Can I chisel my way in with
Huh?
my? Can I chisel my way in with my needle?
Wait, you haven't caught up to Lucia yet.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. At this time, with all this going on around Lucia, Con, can you give me a perception roll? Because you had hung
Yeah.
back around hereish.
Yeah. Not very great. It's a 7.
You just see a normal, everyday bunny just bouncing past you.
Banooey.
Just a normal, everyday bunny.
The fucking buddy has something to do with me.
Hip hop, hippity
Thumbelina?
hop.
A hip,
Con
a
sugars at the
hippity
thought
hop.
of another pet.
So while everyone's doing their discussion, do you stay there until everyone comes out? Because Lucia's
Thank
walked
you,
out into towards
Lux.
the fairy pavilion. Are
Yeah,
you going to follow her at that time?
uh, I'm gonna follow her. Yes.
Okay, so you end up catching up to her, and you probably missed just the first part of the conversation between the two talking about skimming off the top. But you hear a decent amount of the rest, including the one fairy taking a drag. They haven't seemed to have noticed your presence, and when Con arrives, they see one of the fairies kind of like they're finishing their chat, and they kind of peer at Con, and then you see the two fairies that had previously been talking, Petal Shine and Thimbrella. They seem to like change the language they speak in rather quickly. And but you see the one at the end is taking another huge drag, going, "Ah, I just wish they'd stop bringing us manifests." Life used to be so much easier.
Bombastic
Con
side eye.
Con's gonna approach the fairy that mentioned uh about life being easier and ask, well, do tell. It sounds like you have a story. What's changed?
Okay, so this one,
Yes.
you see this one take a huge drag, and then you see them pull out like a flask that's about the same size as their body, but there's like a little like tip on the end to like funnel it to a point, and they chug it, taking a big gulp, and like they're down in this bottle pretty quickly for something as small as themselves, and they look at you, and you can tell that they probably aren't conscious that you are you yet, and they go, "Well, obviously, idiot. It's been." I remember before we finished schooling and had to start take up these jobs. I remember life was a lot easier when the elves just took care of themselves. But now they have all of us doing the work for them because we swore loyalty to them. But like back in my day, all I had to do was count salt and sugar and then enjoy my evenings. I uh I haven't had that embrace of a meal in quite a long time.
Bombastic
So while
side
he's
eye.
doing that, I'm gonna go up to the one with the monocle and trying to get into the package and just offer to help that one.
Okay, so you go up to the one above, and
Mm-hmm.
as it doesn't seem to pay attention to you much as it's looking at its little frozen package, and you see it like inspecting, but it's not inspecting what's in the package as much as it's inspecting the quality of the ice.
What about the quality of the ice?
That's what it's inspecting. It's inspecting the pristine of it, how shiny it is, how like that didn't melt, and you notice. Oh, actually, give me a perception roll. I'm not just going to give you free information all the time. I need to get better at that. I have to leave some mystery.
Mystic said A.
No.
Well, you notice it's inspecting this cube pretty hardcore.
Alright.
You gonna say anything to it, or you just gonna stare at it?
I'm gonna ask if it needs some help or what's going on with that package of ice.
It looks at you, then looks back at the ice, then looks at you, and then it stumbles for a moment and almost drops the package of ice. And can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's not
okay.
your day, but it's good enough. And you're able to like catch it, kinda, and it kind of like slides in your hand, and you notice that the ice is cool to the touch. Like it's not melting, oddly enough. And as
Mm.
you inspect it, you get you get like the good idea that maybe the point of the ice is to remain cold for longer periods of time. Like that the ice itself is maybe the import.
No. Ratchet. Hmm. Interesting. Alright, you can go back to con.
Okay. On.
So, I'm gonna ask. So, why have your kind sworn loyalty to the elves? It sounds like something has changed recently.
This one kind of giggles as it's like taking a rather large sip of its drink again. And it's like, what do you mean, my kind? You mean our kind? You're silly. And you see them like wiggle the bottle at you before like offering you some from the looks of it.
Uh, Thank you, but I think you need it more than I do, my friend.
Yeah, there you go. The great luster wing. I need more of this stuff. I got tons of this stuff in backlog. I always gotta get my own private shipment. I'm probably the worst when it comes to this.
So, as you were saying, our kind, dude, could re- remind me why we tend to do all the elves' needs and wants now.
You see what looks like the other fairy from the right, looks at you, looks at Luster, and flies over, puts the hand over to Luster's mouth, looks at you inquisitively and starts speaking in Fey. And you see the drunk one flail a little bit, be like, "What are you talking about? I don't see a lizard." And you can see that the other one has now dropped the rock that was thrown at it earlier, as it's trying to muffle the Luster.
Uh, that's quite rude. Uh, do you have something to add to this, Miss or Mister? I
The
kind of ask for the name of the fairy or pixie.
the fairy looks at you and then continues to hold its hand over the other one's mouth and speaks in Fey, as if trying to act like that's the only language it speaks. Like when you speak French and you're like, oh no, 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 pas de pas en français, when someone tries to ask if you speak English, type thing.
Mm,
So
Interesting.
You know that would have worked if you weren't speaking common when we initially walked in here on the first day.
This one never spoke common the first day.
Yep, with the elf in the middle.
It spoke. I'm pretty sure it spoke fairy, like Fae, the whole
Did it?
time. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
None of them slipped up until today.
Okay.
They just didn't expect you guys to
Never
sleep
mind.
or come by their area. So like, yeah. So this one's trying to act like it doesn't speak common. It's trying to also act like it doesn't know what you're saying.
Mm. I am gonna return to my bag and offer them some of the berries and fruits that I got from the table.
They're going to stare at you a little puzzled, and then the elf, the fairy that's holding the other one's mouth shut, pulls out what looks like an ingot, like not an ingot, like a small like ore, and just like looks at you and then hands you the ore.
Okay.
They just hand you a small piece of copper ore.
Oh.
And you look at they kind of look like a little smug at you.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying like almost saying like mine's better.
uh, one second here.
It's a copper ingot if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take it for trade, I guess. But
Okay. At this point, Camboro will, with the rest, will be arriving to the area.
Right.
Arr.
Sorry.
And they will
You
be
speak my
arriving.
language?
I lost you in the trees. Uh-oh, here comes Boro.
Blah. I am hiding. Ooga booga, motherfucker.
Okay, Emma, you're leaving. There you go.
I
Okay,
am
you guys
riding
arrive.
on Camboro's head and going wherever Camboro goes.
Yeah. At this point, you guys realize that the two, like everyone seems to be like at this point, most of the Fae are all just speaking all speaking Fae, and the two of them, across from each other seem to be arguing. The Petal Shine and Umbrella. Uh, Lucia, you give me an arcane check.
I would also like to give the package back.
Or you can give the package back and not make an arcane check.
No, I'm still holding it, so I'll do the.
No, you're not. You're not taking this arcane check away from me. I want my arcane check.
I just
So
gave you it.
as you're studying, you realize in the middle of the ice cube, the item that it was sealed inside wasn't an item, but it seems to be what looks like maybe a talisman that is keeping the water frozen. It might be some sort of ice rune or ice magic of some sort.
Fascinating. Okay, now put the package back.
Okay. The thing quickly takes the package from you, stares at you, gives you a little nod, and then hides it behind it in the wood behind it. You can see when it goes to the tree, it's like the tree almost makes like this rippling effect as it pushes the cube into the ripples to like completely, remove it from your sight type thing.
Interesting.
Yes.
I won't do anything on it yet.
All right.
Except maybe
And
send the Steel Defender in there. No, I'm joking. Not yet.
yeets the steel defender in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you may do what you please. Just let me know.
Not yet.
Okay. Would
Hey,
anyone
it's
like to do
happening.
anything?
There there a place nearby that I could buy some field rations?
Um. So technically, you could from Pedal Shy, but there's not exactly merchants in this area. They're taxing people that are coming in and out. So like if you maybe found a caravan coming in and out of here, you could maybe buy some of the goods on the caravan, but a lot of it's already pre-ordered, you know?
I would like to ask one of the locals. I don't know who's near me, but one of the locals where I can find a plant.
Or you can find a what?
Plant.
A plant. Okay, you want to ask one of the locals? Do you ask one of the pixies, or do you ask Genvin in the middle,
I feel like the pixies would
or one
know
of the
the
fairies?
plants better.
Okay. When you go to ask one of the fairies, they seem to kind of fake ignorance. Well, as far as you're concerned, they just don't understand you. You guys didn't arrive in time for the common speaking. But
Do they speak Elvish?
they seem to be speaking Fey.
Do they know Elvish though?
They don't answer you on like you can try speaking Elvish and see if they communicate with you.
Okay. Let me see. What do I have to offer? Because pixies usually. Um.
Oh, wait, you said they're speaking Fey?
Hmm.
Does that mean Sylvan?
No, I don't think so.
Or do you have a separate Fey language?
No, I think Sylvan is the Fey language.
What are they saying?
Oh,
1 second. I just want to look it up. Sylvan. Yep, Sylvan is the language of the Fae.
So what are they saying?
They're saying, watch what you say in front of the outsiders. Uh, so which one are you listening to specifically? Because like, I don't want to just like, give you like scatter. So Timberella and Petal Shine are arguing about resources, about supply and demand. They seem to be very dedicated to their work, and they seem to be talking about possible famines in the future and agriculture and such. You know, they seem to be on top of their jobs. Uh, the one that's by Lucia isn't talking. You see the one over at the two off to the side. They're talking about this magical bracelet, and they're investigating the properties of it and discussing implementations of it into local economy and structure. The bracelet seems to um, let people um, it seems to like be able to generate light like a flashlight, and it seems to be a rather useful like replacement for torches and such.
Okay.
And they're talking about the possibility of maybe designing more, and it seems that one of them is the crafter of the bracelet, and the other one is more like supply and demand. And then you can see that Thornbark, the one that had the rock previously, is yelling at the drunk intoxicated one to get their shit together, and that they can't just be speaking to outsiders about these private matters.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Flutter and ask in common how much 2 weeks of field rations would cost me.
You're talking from Pelshine?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, Mom? Teddy! He's just staring at me from the top of the stairs. I don't think he wants down. Teddy, come on. Come on, buddy. No, he is the darkness. He just wants to sit there and protect. He is protecting you guys. Okay. You talk to Petalshine, and she looks at you curiously, and she like fluffs you off, assuming that you spoke like you go spoke common, so she fluffs you off.
Okay. So she doesn't understand common.
As far as you're concerned, she hasn't spoken common around you. Okay. Anyone else going to do anything?
All right, Pixies, I'll tell you what. You help me find a plant that I want, and I'll give you a piece of gold.
None of them acknowledge you.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
can I use persuasion? Come on, man.
Okay, you gotta give me more to work with than just. If you guys help me, I'll give you my one piece of gold. Like you gotta give me a speech here. If you want me to let you roll persuasion, give me an actual speech that I can work with.
Okay. If they help me get a Venus flytrap or a viney plant, I will give them gold.
But yeah, you're doing nothing for them. You need to work on your speech skills, and I mean your real life speech skills.
No shit, I'm not good with like speaking. Thank you.
I can tell. I'm sorry, that's mean. Fine, give me a perception roll just because I'm going to be no, not perception, persuasion roll just because I'm being nice because I feel like I've insulted you.
You know what I'm trying to get at though.
No, I know, but like you got to be persuasive. Okay, so you see Timber look at you inquisitively and then speaks Fey and then giggles saying that those type of plants are not common in this type of area and that um who like and people call us ridiculous
Rude.
type thing. Now you don't understand what the fairy had said, but not Con, Emma, you do.
I'm gonna telepathically relay to Trixie what they said about her.
That's rude. That's very rude. All you had to say was that it wasn't common. Okay, so what area would I have to find it at?
Eddie, sorry, my dog is.
No, it says the fairies don't realize that Emma knows that they're speaking to each other.
Yeah, that I am specifically avoiding speaking in Sylvan so they don't know that I understand them.
So if you say that,
Okay.
you'll rat them out.
No, they won't. I telepathically told her.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm a mental squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah, mentally
yeah.
insane. I'm kidding.
I just want a plant.
I am mental in multiple ways. Thank you very much. I
Ha,
am definitely a psychopath that likes to snap necks.
ha.
Okay. Um, mushrooms?
Did you just say mushrooms? Is that all you said?
Yes.
Dude, what?
Oh,
I don't even know what you're asking me. How are the fairies supposed to know what you're asking
are
me?
there healing mushrooms in the area?
Buddy, you gotta know your audience. I love the effort. A for effort, but like
Well,
these
there's
people.
mushrooms. It's a forest, so I'm trying to see if there's like if there's like green mushrooms around. Because if so, I would like to pick some green mushrooms for healing.
My headphones died there, buddy. I adore you, but like they're trying to hide the fact that they know common. They're not gonna go their way to help you.
That's rude.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Like if you want to
Basically,
ask,
this
why
is
don't you
Death's
ask the
way of
council
saying,
members or you know the druid, or maybe that druid from before.
This is
Don't
Death's
ask the
way of
fairies that
saying
are
read the
purposely trying to
room.
avoid talking to you.
Says
Fine. They can
the
talk to themselves and stick a finger up their butt. Let's go talk to the council.
Okay.
I mean, you can go.
Okay. I'll take my own little adventure now.
I've heard the party not get split for the 100th time, please.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah.
Trixie's own adventure.
Listen,
I don't think
I
you're gonna
hate
get
everyone.
that, Death.
I hate
some
everyone.
of us are not looking for flowers, so
Anyway, Trixie, you arrive at the council. They're talking about the weather. Back to the rest of the party. Damn you, Trixie.
Rude.
bombastic side eye.
What? No.
Look, if I can't have a pet, I can have a goddamn plant.
Yeah, you can. Oh, wait. Is anyone going to do anything? Con, Emma, Gamboro, Lucia. Anything?
I mean, I wasn't fully here last session, so I don't know what's been done and what really,
Just try something.
and I don't know like where everything is either.
Don't worry. Neither does the party.
Huh?
sorry.
Neither does the
I'm
party.
saying, I'm not leaving the party. I'm just sitting here watching Con from distant after I dealt with the one pixie.
What?
I'm trying to debate whether to either start a fire or to send the little haven't decided yet.
You're thinking. Please don't start fires.
Oh. Oh, don't tip me. I have a cantrip where I literally produce flames.
Why do I not feel safe around you?
Because
Yeah.
Lucia is a psychopath who is on crack.
I'm the DM and I don't feel safe, man.
Again, Lucia is a psychopath who is on crack.
Okay. Well, Con, do you want to do anything? Emma's being sneaky.
Mm,
I'm just a squirrel riding a bear as a hat.
Yeah. Squirrel, let him.
I think what I'm going to do for the time being until something more pressing comes up is I'm actually going to find a place to sit and I am going to watch the fairies interact.
Interesting.
God damn it! Why you gotta do
Why?
something so boring? Right, I just literally see all off.
Mind if I ask why?
Why not? You asked us to do something. He's doing something.
Yeah, but sitting here and watching are two different things.
Okay.
Well,
You can see them arguing in Fae. The one Fae that was very drunk seems to have been led off by Thornbark. Yeah? I am doing something. Anyways. Huh? Huh? The air fryer. Don't worry. Anyways. So yeah, they led off the one. Who's messaging me? I'm assuming it's one of you guys.
It was me. I was just telling you about the three-way party split I had to deal with on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand the feeling. Anyways, so yeah, you see that Thornbark led the other one off. They seem to have fluttered up into the trees and pushed one of them into, like, it pushed the drunk one into the tree. And after a little while, the drunk one comes out and is not as intoxicated. And they seem to all just be discussing and yelling at each other. Um, sometimes they pull up papers and they start smacking them while arguing at each other. You know, typical bureaucrats being assholes to each other.
Yep. This whole
And
time
Emma's
I will
hearing
be.
all of this, right?
Yeah, Emma, you hear them arguing about supply and demand a lot. They're mostly talking about like upcoming events and current events, about the demon that attacked the nearby settlements, and possibly if the demon ever came to attack their settlements, and the news that possibly a paladin was sent to defeat this demon.
Bombastic side eye.
I'm
Oh
gonna
god.
telepathically relay all of the market talk that I hear to Khan.
You guys suck. Animals, phase. Anyways. While all this going on, Trixie, you make it to the council. You finally find a pause to get in there. What do you say to the council?
Um, excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but I have a question.
All, they all stare at you inquisitively, curious to what your question may be.
Do you guys happen to have any Venus flytraps around, or a poison ivy plant, or something of that nature?
Cecilia
As I
peers
put
at
my two
you.
fingers together.
Cecilia peers at you. She leans over and pets you on your head, and goes, "I'm sorry, dear, but those type of things are something that's often found in the Feywild, not in Brightwood.
Of course, the
If you want to try
Feywild.
something
Never
like a tree
mind.
ant, then you have a better luck around here with a tree ant. But I wouldn't say those things. The only thing I can think of that could be similar is maybe a shambler, but those things are rather aggressive. And you hear what looks Donovan go shamblers. Well, there's two of them in this area right now, but they're extremely hostile. We've been trying to look for someone to get rid of them.
Be right back! And I run to the party. Guys, there's aggressive plants, and they need help taking them out. What do you say?
Kamboro's gonna kind of like blink at Trixie and kind of like look at her like the fuck.
Who knows? Maybe one of them could be one plant. We don't know yet. But they need help.
Yeah, if we have the time, we could go and help them. That depends on our escortee, though, whether she wants to return back immediately or if we have some time to make a little side errand. And the pay, of course. We're not doing things for free anymore. Khan says all this, still jotting notes down. And using Emma's translations to help.
They're talking about some of the new established markets as well on the human settlements. Uh, one of the markets being one of the grand markets being Tiberias, known as the City of Trade. Seems to have been setting up caravans as of late, and establishing their own stronger trade routes through foreign lands that were previously denied. As if the human settlements have been gaining a lot more strength as of late.
So
Hmm.
I'm gonna run back to the console.
Cecilia looks at you and goes, "What, Trixie? How can I help you?"
Do you want to go back immediately, or can we stay?
I would like to get home in the near future, but if it's to help my people, I guess I could wait.
Okay, so we will do it for a price.
Uh, she looks at you and then looks to them, and Donovan goes, "Well, the current budget for killing off those shamblers were." And Roldan quickly puts his hand over Donovan's mouth and said, "Oh, as the one who handles the budget, I would have to say that because of the cost and the convenience and such, we'd be more than willing to pay a little bit above average and pay you guys around 5 gold.
I feel like that's bullshit.
And
Step by
Donovan,
Badger.
hey, can you give me a roll for
Am I
insight?
providing I was gonna say, am I providing translation for that? Do I need an insight check too?
No, no, you're not there. She went back to the council,
Oh,
not
okay.
the fairy pavilion. This is the fairy pavilion that you guys are at. So you quickly realize that this guy is obviously like you quickly realize that Donovan is obviously pissed off at Roldan, and that Roldan is most likely pulling your leg or something. Like he's obviously not being truthful with you right now.
Sir, there are 3 plants, and they're hostile. 5 gold, I promise you, is not going to be enough for that, and I'm pretty sure you're lowballing me. So, how about we discuss a real price?
Well, Trixie all of a sudden has attitude. Okay. Roldan looks at you and scoffs and goes, "Where do you get off discussing such things?"
I can tell by your vibe, sir.
Well, since we're in such desperate need to take care of these shamblers as they seem to be causing us some issues along our route, I think I'd be ever so kind to maybe provide you with a substantial amount of gold, such as 10 or 20 pieces of gold.
25.
Dear, with 25, I get myself professionals that could easily take care of it and handle
Okay, and
Then
our
why
fungi
hasn't
problem.
he?
we have protected Cecilia for sacred time. We have taken on dire wolves. We have taken on quite a bit, and we've done pretty good. So our party is getting pretty well known.
Oh no!
He looks at you and goes, "I obviously don't know about your party, but," and Cecilia cuts in, "but they have been ever so great to me, having saved me where my guard should have." And he goes, "Fine, 25."
Thank you. So, where are these plants?
The Shamblers, as they are called, as he has quite a bit of animosity in his voice, are to the upper left of our central area. They currently are infesting a rather large tree, and they seem to have the habit of attacking caravans that pass by the middle route ever so often.
The road, they said?
To the left, so upper left of the map.
Okay.
Hey Teddy.
Okay, so be right back. And then I run to Khan. And then I relay this message. So are you down for it?
I mean, I'm down for it if everyone else is. It sounds like we have the time for now.
Also,
We get
he
to
did
kick some
also
ass.
mention for that type of price, they could have both their plant problems fixed. I just wanted to point out that key wording.
Both their plant problems?
Anyway,
Hmm.
back to what's at hand.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic.
Problems. Hold on. Plant problem solved. Okay, I gotta ask about the second one. Okay. Lucia! Is Lucia around?
Come here, Teddy.
You're muted again.
How the fuck am I muted again? I said I'm here. I'll do it. I guess maybe I don't know. We'll see. I'll set things on fire, though. What a tragedy that would be.
Oh my god.
Okay,
It would
so
be an accident.
so he's at the upper left. It's in the upper left.
Yeah, the upper
The
left of this
shamblers are
map.
in a large tree.
They do
And
not
to
want
the
you to destroy the tree because its sap is rather expensive.
Okay. Don't destroy.
Upper left.
Okay, so
Not here. That's where the druid was.
Up lower left is where the druid was.
Oh, I'm looking the wrong way then. I was.
Lower left is where the druid is.
Wait a minute. there was-
Northeast.
Oh.
Or is it southeast?
Wait. How do I?
Southeast.
Southeast.
Yeah, I actually just noticed the little thing on the bottom. Yeah.
Compass for the win.
Compass, good. Good job. Good job, Cod. You're a genius. I'm gonna have to learn to use that more often.
Where the fuck is my ragtag of a fucking group? Minus con.
Well, Trixie,
You're going the wrong way.
this is your quest. We'll follow your lead.
Where did Meg just go?
Oh, I saw the hutch already.
You saw the what?
I saw the hutch.
The hutch.
Yeah.
Which
There's
hutch?
a little hut off over.
You stay away from there. That's the bottom right of the map. And you
Yeah,
shut the
I
fuck
know.
up. Shut the fuck up, Meg.
I'm just saying, I saw it. Because I was looking, I was like, oh wait, I'm still lost. But I saw it. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay, well, the shamblers are in the top left. Why is there a casual person in a tree here? I can't grab them.
Leave that person alone. They're chilling in
I
the tree.
lost Lucia.
I have lost the
No.
party. Except for
Do
Khan.
a bad pickup line. Give me like 2 seconds to do a bad pickup line.
I have lost the
I'm gonna
party
send
except
myself
for
where I
Khan.
think where
Don't
it
worry.
is. As a hello.
Lucia's being stalked.
Okay, just drag me there then, because I don't know where the fuck anyone went.
Oh, Lucia actually found it. Okay, I'm just gonna position you guys where you guys
I'm still
should
by
be
the
when you guys
console.
approach. Where's your steel defender? You lost your steel defender, didn't you?
Oh, maybe. I thought I highlighted him. Where is he? No, he's with me. He's in a tree.
One second.
Hold on, I gotta find a good
Bring
pickup
everyone
line.
over here. Teddy, you're not going upstairs. You're not an upstairs dog.
Alright.
Alright, so as you guys approach, you hear the creaking of wood.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Creaking of wood.
Can I do a pickup line real quick?
Sure, but you have to direct it towards Trixie.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, I know. Trixie, this is for you.
Okay.
I look Trixie straight in the eyes and I go, I may not be a necromancer, but I know how to make things rise.
Sorry.
That's as bad as the line where I saw that short where it's like, I knew it. The necromancer only wanted me for my body.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's another one. How high is your will save? You know, the one that resists my charms.
Oh.
I at least kept it in the D&D realm.
Okay, so does anyone have knowledge of these shamblers? Would I have knowledge of these shamblers knowing I was stranded out in the woods for X amount of years?
No.
I know.
The only well-traveled individuals
Would
you guys
Khan?
have. Khan might, because Khan has read books on monsters, but there are different breeds of shamblers. So
You want me to
Yeah.
make a history check?
Yeah, make a history check.
17. I
So
recall
you
my books.
remember that shamblers are varied, and that most shamblers are usually based off of trees within the area that they were spawned, often becoming becoming somewhat like guardians of their location, usually attacking those who normally only attacking those who threaten their environment. But they can sometimes become very hostile if something influences them. You've heard of stories of shamblers that have been made of various plants from even the Fey realm that have found their way into this plane. Depending on the type of plants that these shamblers formed, could vary how strong or weak they are. Sometimes a shambler could be something like a a dandelion shambler, which could easily have just been kicked over and stepped on over and over again. While some shamblers could be much larger than life.
I relay this information and add that this is a mixed basket, and if they're paying this much, it's probably not the small type. Though I am curious whether or not they're initially hostile.
Well, you see that the wood around you is, as you guys approach, this large tree is creaking, and various wood piles and plants are creaking and shaking. And you can see that there's 3 pod plants attached to this tree that seem to be producing quite a bit of some sort of nectar. One of them seems to be bubbling, though. One of the pods seem to be bubbling, and the nectar seems to be a sticky green.
Nothing like yummy green goo.
Are we talking like booger green?
Yeah, like boogery, vomity green.
Mmm, yummy.
Ew. Someone do an Arcana check. Who has a? I have a +1 in Arcana.
You trying to? What are you trying to check with your arcane?
Yeah.
See if these plants have some type of magical thingies on them.
To see if there's magic coming from the plants.
Yes. Okay, fine. I'll roll.
Are shamblers magical creatures?
So yes, shamblers are magical in a sense. They're magical in nature. They're like wild magic creatures. So by nature they are magical. With that low of an arcane check, you can feel some magical energy around you, but you're unsure on the exact direction. Yeah. Much like how you feel, your god touch you. You can tell that there are magic here, but you can't really tell, where and when and how.
Okay.
Besides the vomit pool, or pod or whatever, right?
Well,
Is
that's
there
only
any
one
damage?
of the 3 pods. Another one of the pods has this nice blue nectar inside of it, and the middle pod seems to be covered.
Got it. But besides the pods, there's no other damage or nothing that seems to out of the normal. I'll roll perception if need be.
Yeah, roll perception. So nothing's extremely obvious, but it is strange that there's so many piles of wood around this tree.
Don't ask Lucia. Don't ask Lucia. Don't ask Lucia. Lucia,
Yeah.
you want to set some wood piles on fire?
Oh, yeah.
Go run over to one of those wood piles and set it on fire. I'm sure nothing horrible will happen.
Alright.
Are you going to walk up to the wood pile?
Actually, I don't have to. As long as I have a clear line of it, I could firebolt it.
Okay, well, currently there are 2 rather large and ominous wood piles right here and right here.
Okay. I think I can hit the one in the back.
So, before we get aggressive,
You're asking me to set it on fire already. Don't tell
I
me.
I'm blue balling ya. I'm gonna turn to Trixie.
Hmm.
How do you want to approach this? We can make some assumptions and start out aggressive, or you can go up and see if they're actually aggressive or not, and whether or not we'll be
Well,
attacked.
according to the stuck-up asshole, they are hostile towards people who come across their path. But I wonder if they did it in a negative way. And that's one thing I'm questioning. And you don't necessarily have that knowledge. So I guess approach with caution and then fight if we have to. I don't know.
How about this? Me and Lucia are gonna get in position, and we're gonna cast Firebolt if things go south quick.
Okay.
You two, you and Kamboro maybe want to take the lead on this one?
I guess.
Okay. So
Alright.
I
Then we're going to consult Emma,
approach.
the mental squirrel.
What do you need my consultation on?
I don't know, just involving you.
I mean, Emma's kind of on
They're gonna set
Camboro's
some
head.
wood on fire, so I don't know why they're not having Camboro do it. Camboro is the best at lighting things on fire.
Oh,
Hey!
absolutely.
We're not.
I'm about to say, I'm
We're
just
not
as well
doing
now.
it just yet.
No, it's Kamboro is the right person
Oh,
once they walk up.
oh, maybe we should just let him borrow it.
Yeah, but I feel like if the plants were to see flames, maybe they would freak out. So maybe that wouldn't be the best option.
Alright.
Um. Okay, so I'm gonna approach it with my hands up in the air, because I don't know if like this thing can understand me or not, or see me.
Yeah, if that is it, you don't know that if it's the woodpile or not.
No, I'm not gonna go toward that. Are we go? Wait, I thought we were approaching from the front. Are we approaching from the side?
You're approaching from the front of the tree, where your characters are.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm just repositioning.
Yeah, Colin's just being tactically aware of life.
Muted.
I'm gonna jump up on this arch.
Okay. As you approach, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Who?
Yeah.
Me?
Trixie.
Okay. I went into the air. I don't know what happened to me. So
17.
Good
So you
save.
see these vines erupt out of the ground and they try to pierce you from multiple sides and try to entangle themselves on you. But with the grace of your god and might be on your side, you quickly sidestep it seamlessly, as if those vines were nothing and you had already knew they were coming. In almost a main character moment, you seamlessly avoid the vines as you see that they're flaring and bubbling with this greenish purple rot. As
Well,
these
can I hit?
vines whip out at you, you see that a shambler bursts out and begins to charge forwards out of the woodpile, and you see it lashing its viney arms at you.
Can
Do you choose to try to say anything, or do we roll right into combat?
No, not into combat, not yet.
Okay.
Cause he could, not yet. I don't know. Excuse me. Does it even speak?
That's for you to find out.
Um. Hello. I would like
So,
it if you not snap your vines at me.
as you're talking, it's still running right at you, and you can see that its bark in the wood is like rotting and bubbling. It does not look very natural, and you see it's almost made by like swamp wood, and it is now lashing out at you again.
Okay.
You can see that the ground around it is starting to rot, so it's definitely negatively impacting the ground around it. It makes another swing at you. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage?
Hold on.
This time you're not as lucky, as you find your feet now bound by its vines and you can't move forward. So you're rooted in place and you take 16 necrotic damage.
Bullshit.
seeing Trixie being caught, I'm gonna scream fire and let go a firebolt.
I will also let go of firebolt.
Kimboro is going to immediately rage. I'm just gonna move him right here, though, before
Oh,
combat.
me.
So
Like
that misses.
his Camboro rage.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, wrong way.
And roll double damage.
I'll have to roll it twice.
Yeah, go ahead. 3, 5. So as your firebolt hits this shambler, you see the goop on it lights on fire, and while the fire initially hits and hurts, it begins to burn itself pretty actively on top of that. And I'm going to pull out initiative now.
Oh no!
Oh no! Is that going to happen to me?
Okay,
One
so
second, I just spilt my coffee everywhere.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Take your time. Yeah, none of these things have plus to initiative either. So 8 and 10. So let me just go in, and our first person up is Sin, Camboro the bear, Meg, and
On.
Khan get to move at the same time. So you guys have a shared turn. Then is Emma. I can't find Emma. Emma. And then I need Trixie's roll. Someone wants to roll for Trixie quick?
I can roll for Trixie.
Not Trixie. Shambler, Trixie.
I don't know if
And
she
we're going
has a
to
plus
add in
anything in the
Dave.
initiative.
It wouldn't matter at that point.
Fair.
And Steel Defender. Can someone roll for Dave?
No, I don't want to roll for Dave. Hold on, let me check his thingies really quick because it's like a.
Is
And
Dave
Dave is
even
before
gonna?
the Shambler.
Is Dave even gonna be part of this though?
Yes.
Dave the turd.
Dave the turd.
I'm sorry, Dave. May you rest in peace. It's a plus
Dave the
one
Toad.
to his initiative.
Okay, so Dave would tie with Emma, so that's fine.
Yep.
Okay, Camboro, you're up.
Alright. So, seeing what happened to Trixie, Camboro is gonna go like right here. Can you not tree? Thank you. And he's gonna um
So you're already raging, right?
yeah, his Camboro rage.
Okay.
So everything's on fire. On him.
Fire.
He's on fire. Um hang
You're also
on.
going to use your normal rage since you have full stacks?
Yeah, I'm also gonna have him normal rage as well because that is technically a bonus action.
Okay. So you
Um,
used up your bonus action. You used up your one little thing you wanted to trigger before the fight started.
mm-hmm.
And now you're in. Okay, so now you just have your action. Go ahead.
I'm going to have him try and throw one of his throwing axes at the damn thing.
Okay.
Ranged throwing action. Okay, let me see. Yeet.
It does
Why?
not hit.
Why? Whenever the rolls matter, I never fucking hit. Okay. Well,
Cambro, you get it when it's most important. When it's the most not needed thing. You get it on those.
exactly. Exactly. That's my point. And
Okay.
I never get good rolls until it matters. Or till it doesn't matter, excuse me. I guess I'm gonna end my turn because that's all I can really do right now.
You're up.
All right. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna launch another firebolt.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
And then double damage again?
Double damage. All fires double. Is that double
11.
damage or is that single?
That's double damage, both dices.
So you hit it pretty hard. It doesn't seem to be as phased as you'd hope, but it does not like the fire hitting it one after another. It does not like you very much.
And then with that, I will do my best to tactically retreat and hide behind a tree. So,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right, I'm gonna hit the one in the far back. I fucking can't hit.
The one in the back?
Yeah,
Yeah, 10 hits.
10 hits. Okay.
Yeah, these things don't have high AC, they have a high HP.
Firebolt.
Then
Yeah.
roll one more.
It,
Firebolt.
17, huh? Okay. You hit it with a pretty big chunk, and you hear the thing wail, and it is now locked in on you. Like you see its head jerk, and it's staring directly at you.
I'm gonna as a like intimidation. I'm gonna my morning stars. I'm gonna it's lit on fire too. So I'm just swinging it.
Yeah, as you're swinging the oars in the air, threatening it, it almost mimics you as it waves its arm at you. It's viney, pulsing, rotting, like it's spewing this purple liquid out of it at you, and it's wiggling this liquid everywhere, splashing it around itself, flailing.
Oh, okay. You're going down, Buster. Alright. And then the still defender, well, it's somewhere. I don't know where it went, but it's somewhere.
Oh, it's up to you to find it. It's underneath you.
Is it underneath me?
It's in the little. It's literally in the. Let me just.
Is it?
Why can't I grab it?
It's not. It's not Dave.
It's right here. It's right here. One second. Why is my camera acting funny?
Because it acts
Right there.
funny.
It's in the tree.
It was in the tree.
It's just gonna kind of slowly move up, not too far, but just like slowly try to like get to me like an NPC, like those NPCs that you get up on something and then it's just trying to mimic you, but doesn't know how to jump.
Yes. Depressing. Gotcha.
Is
There was something that
Emma's
was moving. Oh,
turn.
well.
Okay.
Squirrely should still be on Camboro's head.
Yeah.
Even though Camboro is fiery and ragey. You're gonna want to get off.
Okay, there's Camboro, so that's where I would be right now. So that's where the things we're attacking are. I'm gonna run up to the first one and I'm just gonna wail on it.
Okay.
Ah!
That hits. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna use my bonus action punch. I'm not gonna use flurry of blows.
Go ahead. Yeah. It seems to be shrugging off most of the hits of the party like a champ.
Okay.
This thing it seems to be still pretty good in health. Dave the Toad. Dave the Toad.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Muted.
Trixie, do you want to still be in the middle of all that?
No.
No, you don't want to be in the middle of that.
No.
Alright, and then Lucia's gonna try to get Dave to get her with her tongue, his tongue.
Roll persuasion.
And like that, we lost our paladin, eaten by Dave the Toad.
Nom, 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 nom.
Trixie always wanted a pet, and in conclusion, he was eaten.
You are able to persuade Dave. Dave can use his tongue.
Okay.
Go ahead and try to grab Trixie.
Okay. I gotta remember the rules for that.
You can use the tongue, but you have to make a strength check. So, make a strength check. These are trying to compete with the vines. Because the vines are coming out of the shambler into the ground and then up around Trixie. Trixie's getting a very aggressive hug, is the best way to explain it.
It's still showing Emma is up for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, you have to do a strength check.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
does
you
Emma?
succeed. Dave pulls Trixie to freedom.
Yeah, that's just a flat strength check too.
I think Dave has a +4.
No, he doesn't.
+2?
No.
What's he having
His
strength?
stat's just a 10.
Oh, never mind. What was his
Yeah,
high
his-
stat? I thought he had a +4 in something.
He has a -4 in intelligence.
Fucked. Oh, wait, Trixie, you've been pulled to safety. And is that Dave's turn?
Yes, that's the end. of
Okay,
Dave's turn.
Shambler, the big Shambler, stares as it sees Trixie pulled from its roots. It's spewing this toxic, bubbly purple liquid out of its body as it looks down at Emma, who has now punched the shit out of it.
Oh no.
And
Emma, run.
it proceeds to make a slamming attack on Emma. For a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. And it has multi-attack. Even worse. It misses. You can see that it's shooting bile out of itself. Making anyone that's around it have you'll take attack of opportunity if you try to get out of its range, but also you find that your movement is halved while close to it. Okay?
Okay.
This
Interesting.
other one is more viney and not as spewing as much liquid, but it seems to be stretchier than the other one. And it makes a full move of its maximum movement. It's locked on Lucia right now, and it's going to make a whipping attack at you.
Okay. Does it get disadvantage because I am up high?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, 5 does not hit.
Does a 13 hit?
No, 13 does not hit.
Sorry, 12. 12. Does a 12 hit?
Oh, 12 does not hit.
Okay, good. 8 goes for a multi-attack. It
Oh my
stumbles,
gosh.
and... Is this D100? What's this?
It's a 00, that's the 100.
It wraps itself in its own vines. And it is frozen for one move. trying to untangle itself as it lashes out at Lucia in such anger at this weird, small, fiery creature who has now taunted it. It, in its
What?
aggressive nature, pulling back its vines, they whip backwards and wrap around its own waist, making it unable to actually free itself as it entangles itself. Okay, Trixie, you're up.
Okay. I am going to whip out my needle and my shield, and I would like to. 1 second. Smite!
Are you gonna walk up to it?
Um. Maybe not. Because then I'll probably get fucking caught in.
Oh, you'll
Oh,
100% get clapped.
No fear,
know.
Paladin. Go forth. No
Fight
fear.
with all your
Remember,
fury.
the necrotic damage cuts your health as well. So your current HP is 15 out of 15.
15 out of 31.
No, 15 out of 15.
Oh, for my
Because
lay on hands,
necrotic.
yeah.
No,
No,
necrotic
because
reduces your
necrotic.
defense total.
You remember?
Seriously?
You remember when Camboro got hit with necrotic? When we were fighting the ghosts.
Oh, that's
And then the
fucked.
long rest lets you get back your HP.
Yeah.
That's what I was letting.
Oh, there ain't shit I can really do then. Hold on.
So yeah, 15 HP out of 15 right now.
Yeah, no shit. I know. Thank you. And if I do something, it's gonna probably unalive me.
Well, who knows? Only way we find out is to try.
And this is the moment that Trixie dies. Okay.
I want you all to know my cat is sitting by her food bowl, giving this look of glare of how dare I don't feed her. She looks up at the stove and
Fuck
she's
it. I'm gonna divine
contemplating.
smite because I'm pissed. Oh, wrong one. Come on, let's see if it even hits. God damn it. How do I do this again? Oh, there's a
It
2d8. No, I
empowers
don't want
itself,
2d8.
so now you can attack.
I gotta roll the d20 first to see if it even hits. Oh, Jesus Christ. First number 14.
14. 14 to hit does hit, but that wasn't your attack roll. But yeah, 14 will hit.
It's been so long since I. Okay. I don't know why there's 2 on there.
Roll. Okay, so roll that, and now also roll your damage from your hit. So it's that plus your normal hit.
Okay. Needle attack.
Okay, so you do 13 damage. So you run up. Even run up? Yeah, you can run right up to them. And now, which one are you doing? The one that hit you earlier, or the one that's trying to lash Lucia?
The one that hit me earlier.
Okay, so you run up, back up to the creature, and you smash it with your needle attack, doing 13 damage. It, it wiggles at you.
Wiggles at me.
Its tendrils wiggle. It's a rather large, viney, spewing purple creature. You find that you're feeling much more sluggish and slow now that you're right on top of it again.
Bullshit.
Huh?
Okay.
Right. You handing over to Camboro?
Yeah, let me end my turn. That's all I can do.
Alright. Hamoro is gonna just say fuck it and come up.
Alright.
And he's gonna swing his axe, trying to hit this thing.
You got this, Cambaro. You can do it. Yes, you can.
Nat 20.
That's a crit.
Yay!
That's a crit. Roll max
Yes!
damage. So do max damage plus roll damage, and then add your fire on top.
I knew it. I
Um,
should have been a bard.
I also have the Great Weapon Master as well.
On your turn, when you score a critical hit, melee or reduce, you can make one more. Yeah, you can attack again. But can you roll me the fire damage from your Camboro's Rage? I just need to see what
Yeah.
it is. Also, that's a D12, so that's 15.
Oh
Sorry,
wait,
that's
ignore this.
15
Ignore this.
plus
Ignore this.
12.
Ignore this. I rolled the wrong thing.
Okay, so that's a D4. So 15 plus plus 12, which is 27, plus 4, 31, plus. Oh wait, no, not 30, not 4. Can you roll the fire dice again? It was
Fire
double
dice
damage,
again.
not
Okay.
max damage. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So 15 plus 12, 27 plus 4, 31 damage. You slam your axe into this thing, and what was once a decently healthy thing has now been bruised quite a bit.
Okay, hang on. I gotta read this real quick. Oh. As a bonus action before you melee attack with a heavy.
Yeah. So now you can make a
You
bonus
add
action and
if the
swing again.
attack. Oh, if the attack hits, I add a plus 10 to the attack's damage.
Wait, what?
Let's go.
You
Here,
can make one as a bonus
hold on.
action.
Let me send you the whole thing because it got cut off.
Alright.
Here.
The following benefits. Okay. You've learned to put your weight into. Before you make an attack with a heavy weapon in prison, you can choose to take a penalty. You didn't use the second part. You had to say that in advance.
What? What do you mean?
The -5 and you get the +10 damage. You have to say that in advance.
Oh, well.
So yeah, you can do your second swing now, but you have to say
Okay.
if you're taking the -5 or not.
So with my second swing, I can?
Yeah. Yeah, you can say
Okay.
-5 or not. If you say -5, you get +10 damage.
Okay, yeah, then -5 then.
Right? Yeah, you would have nearly one-shot this thing if you would have. Yeah.
Fuck!
Misses.
God damn it!
So with your first swing, you violently chop into this creature, burning it, bashing it, and causing its purple juices to spray out onto you. But with the second swing, you find yourself going wide as this thing narrowly avoids your hit. It
Motherfucker!
is bruised, but not bloodied.
Alright.
Oops.
Oh.
Okay.
I know how to change it. Don't worry. I got that.
On, you're up.
Let's go. Con?
So,
Oh.
if I were to restrain the shambler that's
Yes,
kind
yes,
of
I
bound up,
am. I'm gonna be like,
they would have
oh yeah,
disadvantage on
baby.
saving throws, correct? If it
Yes.
Okay. I would like to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on the vine one. And they would have to make a strength save. At
Oh, a strength save at disadvantage.
Yes.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Because he's bound up already.
Fine. Okay. Just so you know, this thing has +7 to strength.
I know.
How do you know that?
Oh, and he
7
probably
plus
won it.
13. No, you get him.
Alright. So then for damage, he takes 2d6 damage.
This thing does damage too?
Yep. So
Okay.
I'll do 4 points of damage, and now he's gonna have to take do a strength save on his next turn to resist damage, and then a strength check to break free.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is that your turn?
That will be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Lucia, you're up.
Firebolt.
Okay.
On the
Smash him
one
with
that's
the fire.
trying to. I could do Chaos Bolt. Do we do Chaos Bolt? Just as a like, severe chaos down there? Maybe a possibility of electricity, acid on the ground. Do I do that?
I don't know. You already have one person on your team who's, pretty damaged.
Okay, fine. Firebolt. On the one that was trying to hit me.
15 hits, yeah.
19.
It is.
No.
Roll
Is it
second
me?
damage. It shrugs it off even though it's laying there on the ground.
It's bound in vines with a giant hand pressed on it, crushing it to the ground, and a little imp up above shooting firebolts into its face.
It's had a worse day. It's
Yeah, I think
spewing this purple liquid all around it.
yeah, if I could use Battle Launcher as I want to, I would totally do it that way and just dive ball into the fucking ground with my mace, but I can't quite do that yet.
Alright. So,
Alright, end of
did
my
you end
turn.
your turn? My Steel Defender is up.
Still Defender is just kind of NPC moment trying to get up to me.
Okay. Emma, you're up. Give it the Fist of Fury.
Okay, they're both still alive, right?
Yep, they are both alive. One of them's pretty bruised. The other one is, it's seen a worse day.
I'm gonna use a key point to activate the arms of the astral self. I am making both of them, but none of my party members do a dex save throw.
Okay. Oh, so these things have, how much dex do these things have? This one has 0 dex, +0, and this one has a +1. So that's for 1. That's +0, and then this is +1. So 9 and 12. They lose.
Both failed. So let's see how much force damage they take.
8.
Nice!
So one of them is still bruised, and the other one, it's trying to get up.
So the one that's bruised is the one that's more dead?
The one that's bruised is the one that's closer to Camboro and you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to then use my regular attack, since that was my bonus action, to attack the one near Camboro, since I have the 5-foot reach now. And
not
that
hit.
misses.
Alright. The toad. If you want the toad to do anything, make a persuasion check. And then,
Nah. He could do
Yeah.
nothing. He's just like
Okay.
watching from a distance, just like, because I had him do the one thing. I don't feel like having him licking them. Something about the thought of him licking them just doesn't sound appealing.
Okay. So, the first one is actually going to use one of its other special moves. And everyone in front of it within a 10 feet cone, so that's the three of you, make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
It's doing tendril sweep.
The dice are gonna fail me. Watch.
Nope, somebody got a nat 20.
Oh,
Emma got hit. You're fine. Trixie, you gotta roll dexterity saving throw.
I
Yes,
didn't.
he did.
I didn't roll yet.
Oh,
It's
landing free. Oh no, that's Trixie who got hit. Okay, Trixie, you
There
are
we go.
knocked prone. Emma, you are also knocked prone. And you both take 11 damage.
oh God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No? Why were you missing exactly 1 HP?
Question. Even though Emma doesn't know about the effect on the robes, is it still in effect?
I don't know. What effect is it?
The HP.
As far as you're concerned, you've taken 11 damage.
Okay.
If someone doesn't tell you about it, you can't cautiously account for it. Anyways, you're both knocked prone. And that is that thing's one attack.
We're supposed to find out when she uses it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Wait. Yeah, but you... Okay, wait. No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so I have those.
No, you don't know, but you'll find out if you drop low enough. Cough. Other Shambler, you said has to make a strength check?
So the Shambler has to
19.
make a strength check. Yep. Then it's free.
Okay. Now, does it make a move or is it just break free? No, it had 2 turns where it's wrapped itself up still. So it's free from the hand, but it's still tied itself up. Trixie, you are able to recover from prone, but you miss your turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Gamboro, you're still up.
I'm gonna do another swing on him. And do I miss?
Are you going to the -5 and get 10 damage or no? It's too late now. You rolled it. You hit. Roll your fire damage.
That's only on a crit, though. I didn't crit this time.
You can always do the -5. The crit lets you attack twice.
Okay, the last time I said that, you said I had a crit.
My apologies. You can always do the -5.
Okay, whatever. It's fine. We're fine. Alright, so that hits.
That does it. 13 hits.
Alright.
Roll damage.
And then fire damage.
Roll the fire damage twice, please.
Alright.
Okay. This thing is, it's hurting, but it's still decently healthy. It is pissed off though. It wants to fucking kill Camboro. And it looks like its body is swelling with this purple energy.
Oh no,
Con, you're up.
that makes me scared.
That doesn't look good. I would like to cast magic missile on the purple swelling zit. And that's 1d. There's 3 darts, 1d4. It's 3 or 4. I can't remember.
This is a guaranteed hit, right?
Yes.
And then just tell me the damage.
Yeah, it's 3 darts. Plus 3 to that, 14 points of damage.
Thank you, honey.
It is bubbling now.
Thank you. It's
Whatever it's
Ruh-roh.
doing, you might want to stop it soon.
it's boiling.
It's bubbling. Yeah.
I am scared.
You should be.
And it's my turn.
Thank you.
Okay. Lucia,
Okay,
you're up.
I'll turn and focus on the thing that's bubbling, and I'll mm, um, I guess we'll try again. We'll just set it on fire some more. Oh, I saw a
It
1
hits.
for a second. Oh, that's
Yeah, I thought you ended on a 1 too. I was just waiting for it to pop up.
don't worry. Somebody would have gotten burned. 2,
2. Roll the damage again.
8.
This thing is bubbling and spewing, and it's gaining more energy,
Okay.
and looks like it could erupt any moment.
I
Is
feel
there
like maybe we should
something, like,
stop attacking
maybe-
it.
Is there something like shining in its chest?
Are you trying to say is it sparkly to you?
No. I'm not asking about that. I would just directly ask that. No, is there like maybe like
No,
does
it
have,
looks
the
like
form of
it looks like a
core?
mound of trees and plants got put together and then doused in like a purple juice, and then like they're all crackly and sick. It looks aggressively sick.
Wait a minute. Ah, damn. You know what? This might be a silly idea, and this might kill us if I did that, though. Maybe next turn if it's still alive.
I would recommend someone puts it down.
That's the end of my turn.
We're trying to put it down.
Emma, you're up. We need a hero.
Well,
We need a hero.
you know what time it is. I'm punching that boiling motherfucker.
I'm sorry. Wait, which Shambler are you attacking with that one?
The boiling one.
Yeah, that one does not get hit, sadly.
Emma
Okay,
still looks
then-
like they're prone.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I'm not attacking shit. I'm getting up.
Well, we have good news and bad news. Who wants to throw Dave on a bomb?
What?
What?
You leave Dave alone. Dave had nothing to do with this. Dave will only save.
I need to get the fucking "There Goes My Hero" song. Let me get that ready.
Alright. You want to persuade Dave to jump on the thing?
Dave will grab Trixie, actually.
Oh, okay. Strength. Trixie
First, I gotta convince
being
him.
grabbed by Dave.
Okay.
Okay. Tongue shot. Persuasion roll first.
Oh shit,
See if you can
okay.
persuade Dave. Because you have to persuade Dave to do things.
+1.
Yeah, you
17.
persuade Dave.
Alright.
Dave is your hero. Yoink.
Alright, Dave is just it's a flat 7.
Yeah, no, she accepted it. She wasn't bound, so you didn't make a strength check. So as long as she consented, Dave can just yoink her back. Dave the bungee cord.
Alright, don't worry. Lucia will toss him a piece of frog.
Alright. And that's the end of Dave's turn, which brings about. So as the chamber boils and bubbles, and it begins to crack down the middle and erupt. Can everyone make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh God.
Everyone? Oh shit.
Everyone within 15-meter radius. Sorry. Let me
Does
just.
that include because I'm also up?
Trixie dies.
You're good. You're just outside. Oh no,
Okay.
Trixie's not in there. Trixie was saved by Dave.
Okay.
No, just Emma and Cambora.
I
I have bad
already.
news for both of you.
What?
A 16
Enjoy
didn't
17.
pass.
A 16 did not pass. You take 17 damage of necrotic.
Okay.
Of course.
And
Does
it falls over dead.
does Sin take half with rage?
Dude,
No, it's
I-
necrotic.
Yeah.
Oh. Boo.
so it detonates, killing itself. On the ground is just a purple sludge.
So I have 27 HP. Cool.
That's brutal. Okay.
Can
And
Kimboro kind
this-
of like kick the dead body in anger?
sure, but there's no dead body left. What's left of the dead body is covering you guys.
Oh, never mind
You're all
then.
just covered in purple juices. And
You
so
said
is
it fell over dead.
what's kind of left of it, but for the most part, yeah, you guys are splattered. Like it just self-detonated. It went beep 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 beep.
Of course it did.
Yeah, this one finally breaking free of its own tangles, looks at Lucia and makes its attack.
Disadvantage because I'm still up high.
Right. Wait. Why is there 3 rolls?
I don't know.
Wait, wrong one. I'm guessing a 22 hits you, right?
22.
Yeah, the first roll, the 15.
Disadvantage. Is it 15?
Yeah, the 15 plus 7.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it hits me. Uh-oh. Here I go.
I'm going down. I'm yelling timber.
12 damage.
Okay.
And then it attacks you again. And the 9 will be its first roll. And its second roll will be 20. So good thing it has disadvantage. So 9 plus 5, no, plus 7, does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, well, it meets. So.
Why do I always forget this rule? Kai, meet to beat?
Yep.
So does a meet mean a hit or no?
Yes.
Okay. And oops, wrong dice. Think. And Lucia's knocked prone. Knocking
Yep.
Lucy on her ass.
Wait. Oh yeah. Yep. Nope. Yep. Ugh. I am the floor.
Trixie, save the day. And it ends its turn. Trixie, you're up.
I don't know what to do here.
You got this, Trixie. Save the day.
One second, please.
You could, climb up there to heal Lucia.
Do I have movement for that?
Yep, you have enough movement. You can get up there.
Okay. I'm gonna do that and give her lay on hands.
Okay. Wait, how do I you? I'm just lifting you up to her. I'm just helping you out. Alright, you're up there. Lay on hands. How much do you lay on her?
15. People are gonna need to be healed. So shit. Are you okay with 5?
Yeah,
Or do you
5
need
is
more?
fine. Nope, 5 is fine. I either go back down or
Okay.
Technically,
5.
just restore someone with 1 HP. They get back up, and then, if they go down again, you can always just restore them back to 1 HP over and over again 15 times.
Well, thank you for the tip.
Unless, it's you.
So yeah, you restore 5 HP?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've gone up there, you've used Lay on Hands. Lay on Hands is an action, correct?
Yes.
Do you have anything you'd like to use your bonus action on?
Can I do Sanctuary Oath or no?
Is that a bonus action?
It just says Oath. It doesn't say
That's
if
an
it's
action.
bonus or not. Okay, then no.
It's because it says Oath because you get the spell for free because of your oath, but it's still an action.
Okay, I'll wait.
Alright. Kamboro, you're up.
Having just been exploded upon, Kamboro is going to turn his attention to. Wait, where is Kamboro? Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. No, I had my thing too low, so he wasn't up on my end.
You were busy sniffing his feet. I gotcha.
What the fuck?
What?
No. No, I wasn't. Kamboro is going to turn his attention to this guy, walk over here, and try and dig his axe into him as well.
Okay, give me your roll. Are you going to take the -5? No? Okay. You
No.
hit.
All right.
This thing is in pretty good health.
Okay.
It's feeling like, it's having a good day. It's not as purpley or as gross veiny like the other one was. Okay. And then roll twice on damage. 3. And then it's still in pretty good health.
And that's all I can do, I think. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Con,
Oh,
you're up.
your turn.
Is it still pretty healthy?
It still has quite a bit of health.
Firebolt.
Hit it with the fireball. It hits.
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
And then roll the damage twice.
How do I remove dice? Ah,
Right click it. Left click to add. Right click to remove.
okay. 14.
It smacks it. It's still pretty healthy, but you're getting some work in at least.
Yay!
Lucia, you're up.
All
Having
right,
just
I'm gonna.
cleaned yourself back up after the shit show of a whipping that you just received.
Yeah,
This thing's
Lucia's
still
gonna.
glaring at you.
It's okay. Lucia's just now gonna jump so, and then she's gonna. No, she's. All right, all right. How I want to do this is that I want to have my morning star ready, and basically what I'm going to do is run and just basically jump the hell on it, holding the morning star up and bashing its skull in with the morning star. It's the
Alright.
explosion of the morning star that I'm going to be doing.
So you want to launch yourself back up to the platform.
No.
Okay, well then go for it.
Oh, never mind.
Ah!
You stumble and you fall.
I fell. I fell into a
Roll
bush.
D100. 80. Oh, sorry. I rolled it for you. 89. 89 on a fumble chart. Your character has a panic attack.
Oh, okay, cool.
You immediately suffer the spell. You are having a panic attack. For your next action, you will roll a dice and see if you fumble it.
Okay.
So you have to roll twice. If you roll your first roll, if it rolls below like a straight D20, below a 10, you miss that turn. If you roll above a D10, you're freed from your panic attack. But your character's having a legit panic attack right now.
Okay.
So
This
you
is my
begin to
one
charge, and then you keel over and begin to go. Oh god! Oh god! That life or death crisis now coming to mind. And that's your turn. So steel
And the
defender.
stilled fender is just like now sensing that I'm in distress. Try to really now get to me.
How's
I
the
haven't
steel
done
defender
anything
not
with him
able to
because
get to you?
Because it can't jump.
yeah,
It
so
can't
is the
jump.
NPC that can't jump.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Emma, you're up.
You know what? You know what's going. You know what's going down.
Fist of Fury. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Jo-da-da. Ah-da-da-da-da-da. I'm sorry. Hits.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye. It is finally bruised.
And then I'm gonna spend another key point, and I'm gonna use flurry of blows.
Does not hit. Does not hit.
What the fuck?
Dave the Toad.
I mean, I am on 1 HP
Dave-
right now,
Dave
so
the Toad see my distress, and I'm his food package. He's gonna
Make
gonna
your
whip
way
his
to me,
tongue at
Emma.
He's gonna what you?
He's
I
gonna
said,
grab
make
me with
your
his
way
tongue.
to me, Emma.
You can sense, so you can have him just pull you in like a fishing rod.
Yep.
So yeet.
No.
Okay. This guy's a pool of fungus on the ground and on Tamboro and Emma's skin. And this guy turns, and since he's cornered, he's not going to do a lash attack. And he's going to try to root you guys. So make a DC saving throw, a strength saving throw.
Strength save?
Yeah.
Dice are gonna fuck me, watch. Oh, no.
You have to hit a 15.
Yeah, they fucked me. Fuck you, dice. My dice don't like me.
Yep. You can use your spectral arm. What's the plus should be? What's your wisdom plus?
3.
Oh. You are both rooted and are now stuck in front of him, and you have to make a strength saving throw to get away next round.
Do
Motherfucker.
we have to get away, or can we just wail on him?
You can wail on him.
Okay.
And Trixie, you're up.
Perfect.
He's not letting you guys move away.
It's not like I
And
wanted to move away from him.
so as he roots you guys see him put it like bringing his arms up as if he's about to hammer downwards. And that's the end of his turn.
Shit. Well, shit.
Trixie, what are you doing? You ward a creature within range attack. Within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On the failed save, must choose a new target. Okay, who are you using your sanctuary on?
Where is Emma?
Emma is on the ground.
On the ground. And where's the creature's oh no, I don't want to do that because okay.
I like how Emma's just twirling. Wee, wee, wee.
But if I direct the attention elsewhere, it'll go to Emma or me. Okay, so
Or Camboro.
maybe I know that, but
I'd rather it go to me than anyone else right now.
I'd rather
okay, so
target
I'm gonna
Con.
use that on Emma then.
Okay, you use on Emma.
Yeah, just put it on Con. Con can take a hit.
I think it should just attack Con. That's my personal opinion. Alright, Con.
Not my turn.
The silence. Oh, never
Sorry.
mind.
Sorry.
You didn't
Your
mean
turn,
to.
Trixie?
I'm done.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's you now.
Camboro's just gonna swing on this thing, and yes, I will take the -5.
Okay, -5 on swing, plus 10 damage.
Alright.
As long as it hits. Roll. It's a miss. I'm sorry. Hey man, one more level and you're going to be able to get multi-strike.
I know.
That'll be a great feeling. Because then you can do this multiple times.
Yes, I know.
Wait. They're level 4?
No, they're level 3.
Isn't extra attack at level 5?
Oh, you might be right. Never mind, 2 levels. Sucks to suck.
God damn it! Fuck you. Got my hopes up.
Okay.
That's all I can do, I guess. Other than.
Con.
Yeah,
Con
level 4 is for ability score improvement or a feat.
Con, hearing some very distasteful things from his party members, will take a healthy 10 feet back.
No!
And then he's gonna fire magic missiles.
Motherfucker.
at the
I just
creature.
want you to know that the party, not everybody in the party was talking. Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
Emma
I
didn't
completely
say anything.
understand. I completely understand. I know which party members they are.
And then you say +3 to that.
Yep, 13 points.
Who said that we
Hey.
were saying that in character?
It was a sixth sense, a chill down con spot.
Uh-huh.
There was this feeling in my chest. I felt it in my butt. I felt it in my tail.
And that's all Khan's gonna do after pelting 3 additional missiles. So,
Is that gonna happen to me?
is that gonna happen to me?
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh.
Make a roll.
What kind of roll again?
Oh, 1 second. Oh, just a straight to D20.
D20, okay.
Yeah.
Panic attack.
12.
You are freed from your panic attack.
Ugh, thank God.
You may do something.
Mommy. Oh.
I pat Dave on the head. I'm gonna angle myself so between me and this arch and line up my shot and fire bolt him. Motherfucker. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yes.
Did you just use firebolt on the sun?
I think she just used firebolt on the sun.
It poofed.
It did happen.
It fizzled
I got
out.
all hyped up. I think the panic attack still kind of. I'm still kind of trying to get over it a little bit. I'm still trying to calm myself. It just wasn't working. I'm gonna go press on Dave now. I'm gonna lay on Dave. Alright, fine. The still defender can go and try to get up there a little bit. But that's all it's gonna do.
Emma, here.
Yeah, I believe you fully know what time it is.
It's punching time.
I'm going to
Yeah.
use my last key point. There's the button. Oh, it's over here. There it is.
And that does not hit.
Okay, second one.
And
damn
onto
it.
the fumble table. Roll a D100.
Oh no.
I'm beginning to use the fumble table.
I mean, you could have used it on me the last turn because I also rolled a nat 1 too.
Wait, did you?
I did.
Yeah, she did.
That's too late now.
Meg, roll the fumble table.
No, it's too late now. It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late now. You did catch it.
What's a 51 get me?
It attacks you.
I can't. My oath.
It also misses.
And it has to make a wisdom save throw before it attempts.
The fumble makes it so that it gets 1 free attack against the target. Wait,
Even with my oath?
Googling.
Googling.
Okay, so it misses the wisdom and has to hit someone else, so it punches Camporo.
Motherfucker!
So does
No.
7 plus 7, 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Dave
Your fumble almost made it punch Camporo. Sorry, I think that's fucking hilarious. It just, oh no, whoops, punches Campora in the face. That'd be funny. All right. What was this thing can still attack, right? Yes, yes, it was doing the charge up. Yes, okay. Um, so it doesn't attack one of you; it hits both of you, and does
Wisdom save.
no, it doesn't have to make a wisdom save. It's hitting the ground in a circle around them, since it rooted them in place. And does 7 plus 18. I'm guessing that hits.
Yep.
Don't even need to ask. Just roll damage.
And so each of them have a special move, and this was this one's special move, was rooting and then doing this.
Well,
This is
Camboro is
bludgeoning
almost dead.
damage.
Oh.
Bludgeoning.
Oh!
So
I
half.
get that halved! Oh!
Half
That
of
would
that.
be
7.
so
You're
7.
at
So
20
I'm at
HP,
20.
and Emma is incapacitated. Oh, did you knock yourself out?
Yep. I had 1 HP the instant I saw your 18. I'm like, oh,
So-
well, I'm down.
As a brief smash against you, you feel that all of a sudden you feel like something blocked the hit for a second, and you feel like you got bolstered. Like maybe you had more health than just 1 HP, but then the smashing blow just incapacitates you. You now know what the cape does. What your
What?
robe does. Add that line back in.
Wait, what?
Emma. Emma knows what I mean. Right, Emma? Trixie, you're up. Go save Emma.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if okay. Cure wounds.
Roll it. Hey, Teddy. 8. You heal. Cure wounds. Wait, is cure wounds? Cure wounds. D&D 5e.
Cure Wounds is a melee spell.
It's a touch spell. You have to jump down there.
Okay, well let me jump down there then.
Okay. So Emma, you're back up to 8 HP, and you're up.
Okay.
You guys definitely should rest after this. That's all I'm saying. all I'm saying.
I feel
Anyway.
very shy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Camboro is gonna take the -5.
Alright. They're both rolling really badly.
Does a
Camboro
10
hits.
hit? Okay.
So 10
And
damage.
then
11, 10, 21. Now roll the fire twice.
Yes!
It's not dead.
It's fine. She's doing something. It's fine.
4. Okay, so that's 15, 17, 27. This thing is
Woohoo!
bloodied,
motherfucker.
and it is flailing and screaming. Colin, you're up.
All right. Firebolt.
That hits. Roll damage twice. 2, 7. Okay.
And I'm done.
It's still there. Lucia, you're up. Show us what you got, Lucia.
After
Yeah.
crying on Dave about how I just can't fucking do anything right. Just completely listening to him.
Dave, the emotional support tone.
I'm gonna get him and try again.
Get up and try again.
It's alright. It's fun. I just find it funny. Dave has progressively just evolved so many times.
Leave Dave alone. He has
Mobile
character now.
coach, emotional support. He's your counselor.
Yeah, he is. All right, we're gonna try this again. I swear to God, if I get another nat one on this roll, I might cry,
You hit.
motherfucker.
If you got another
Roll
that
damage.
one, I was gonna say, Meg, you need to
Roll
have
again.
Con roll your dice for you.
I mean,
How would you
somebody
like to
rolled
do this?
Oh, I kill it. Oh, thank God.
Woohoo!
With every like ounce of body after the panic attack, after having a mental breakdown, crying to the fucking toad about how I'm such a fucking screw up, and then getting on top of this fucking arch, and I just like with tears in my eyes, hold my hands out, and go explosion.
Explosion! And this little tiny fireball shoots out and just hits it, and just the thing goes, lights on fire, runs around and dies.
Just like the saddest like little explosion. That's not a good explosion either.
It's like, oh god. And as it dies,
It's just little.
combat ends. And then you guys hear creaking, and the bigger one wakes up.
Oh no! What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's fucked.
And I
That is
select-
fucked.
Cambora will
select
kick this
the-
thing. He will kick
Yeah.
this thing in frustration.
May I collect
Oh.
vials of the purple gunk in a vial?
Cambora
Sure, it
has
looks
plenty
like the
all over
same-
himself.
It looks like the same purple gunk that's in one of those pot plants.
Yeah, but I want it
Since
from the creatures.
since there was no necks to snap, I'm just gonna grab one of the branches this thing was made out of and snap it.
You find it snaps very easily, as it looks like the branch, now that it doesn't have the Shambler's life force coursing through it, that the branch is just a rotten piece of wood.
I just needed to snap something.
Can I investigate the shamblers because they were rotten, and see if they were influenced by?
Well, one of
Magic.
them's completely exploded,
Roll
so.
arcane.
I'm gonna do a general like look around the area, see if there's anything worth like grabbing.
So, with your investigation check, you realize that everything is as I explained it to be.
Okay.
So, awesome. But with your arcane check, Con, you realize that there is some magic tethering these things. Like something had forced them to come here.
Is there any way I can follow said tethers?
Not with that arcane check.
Okay. Can I get a sense of?
You can get a sense that something not too far from here brought these things here, and these things were bound here. Like, they were forced to be here.
These poor things.
Oh no, they were
Emma.
pieces of shit, but they were forced to be pieces of shit here. They would have been pieces of shit anywhere.
Oh.
Emma, would you be a dear and retrieve that one's head?
Once the Shambler is like dead, like the wood just becomes like wood. It's not so much like a
Oh.
head or organs or anything.
Yeah.
Like, they're magical creatures, so they are by the default they are magical. So once their life force is used up, the wood like becomes almost normal wood. You know.
Gotcha. Never mind.
So like outside the purple goop, like they're just a pile of like twigs.
That makes me wonder who sent them here and why.
Well, you don't know that. Con hasn't told you.
No, that's why I said it makes me wonder.
Teddy, come here. Come here. You're not going upstairs. Sorry, my dog is
Sis
climbing
was
the
saying that.
stairs because he wants to go up.
Sis was
am
saying that
wandering
outside
around
of character.
After I click vials of the gunk, me and my ragtag of a team, we're just wandering around.
So do
What?
we have to drag the body as proof that we killed them?
There
I
is
don't
no
know. How are you guys
body.
gonna prove that you killed them?
Well, I say that the only proof we have is recovering some of the sap.
Yeah,
there
but
we
the
have a
sap.
smart con.
I mean, there's
I
plenty of sap all over Camboro and Emma.
Not the sap that I think Con is talking about.
Sap from the tree. That's very like
exactly.
that sap. I was collecting the vials of the gunk that is already also on the tree and everything else.
So out of the three, there was one that was green. Did that change back to a normal color?
So there was a blue one, a green putrid one, and a covered one. So it's up to you guys.
All right. I'm gonna collect samples from all three. I'm gonna get the first one, the blue, and put it in a vial.
Okay.
The second one, the green one, and I'm gonna make sure not to touch anything, because I assume that one's bad.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna lift open the third one to see what's inside.
The third one, you see what looks like. It looks like someone shoved a corpse into it, and you can see purple goop smeared all over it and bubbling from inside.
A corpse?
Yeah. You can see the remains of bodily tissues and bones
Who
inside
the
of it.
hell was that?
I'm gonna take a sample of the sap that's in there, and then I'm gonna ask for Camboro's help in retrieving the corpse if it doesn't fall apart.
I was actually gonna offer to do that because I don't have to
Oh.
touch the goop with my
Oh,
astral
you
arms.
do, Emma, please.
Dr. Emma, hit me my arms.
Yeah, we don't want to touch this.
I will.
Hey, how do you know you don't want to touch? What if it's just a really good drug?
Right.
Don't you have a party
just
member who
carefully put it-
loves drugs?
I
Shush
just
you.
carefully put it in a vial. That's all I did.
Where is the roll? There it is.
You take the corpse out. You find it's missing most facial features,
I didn't need to roll.
but no, that's not. But it has this golden strand of hair that's left of it.
Do I recognize it?
Give me a really good perception roll. If you give me a really good perception roll, I'll give you a pretty good hint.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
Nope.
It's Purdy.
It doesn't really have any discernible features that you can pick up on, but
Okay. Well, we'll take that with.
it,
For the body, can I identify the race of the body? If I can't identify
give me
who it is.
investigation and history check. Or no, medicine check.
Oh, that's insight. Investigation. Hey, psst, psst. Where's the thingamabob?
You want guidance?
Yes.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I'll come over. I give Con a big old hug. I go, and I whisper in his ear. I go, guidance.
Never do that again. All right. Investigation.
You get +1 to that.
Oh damn. Okay.
Medicine.
+1 to it too.
Oh goddamn! You quickly realize that this is an elf. The body is decently fresh within the last week, and that it's a male elf, and that by the fact that it's golden hair, it must be of pure blood. You know, one of those high breeds of elves, and it has very similar features to an elf you've met recently.
A certain
Oh
high elf.
no.
I knew he was fishy.
Well, I'm assuming the relationship is with our current elf that we are escorting. Okay.
I'm not telling you shit.
You said it was familiar,
Familiar with someone you've met recently.
and you should be able to bridge that for me.
I am bridging shit. It's called a puzzle for a reason.
Son of a bitch.
Let me look back in my notes. Wait. Let me look back in my notes.
It's pretty obvious. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I figured it out.
Yeah.
well,
Is it the hag? No, the hag wasn't a elf.
the fuck?
What a
Anyways,
twist! All right.
the twist! That hag was never the real hag! It was a mimic all along! Fuck.
Did you just tell us what the creature is?
No, it's not even a
No.
mimic.
No, it's one of those shapeshifters.
Oh, is it the elf from that I seeked information from?
What?
Never mind. The one by
Yep.
the tree. The one that Lucia. Never mind.
Anyways, let's continue from where we left off, my friends. What would you like to do now that you are all pretty fucked?
Well, did I get my vials of the gunk that I carefully got
You
into
did.
vials? Okay. What are they called?
Vials of gunk.
Vials of rotten sap.
All right, vials of rotten sap. Got it.
What were the 3 vials I received?
What the fuck?
Teddy,
Trixie's just
come here.
gonna weep in the corner, cause it never works out for her.
Meanwhile, Lucia
You drama queen.
get pets that she really don't want and ends up getting them anyway.
I like how none of you guys actually have done an investigation roll to see if you got any loot.
I did.
Oh, you just investigate around the place. I thought you think you were investigating the corpses.
Okay,
gonna do it
I'll
again.
investigate.
That's exactly what I was fucking trying to do.
Open those
Fucking
chests.
Oh, well.
21. Fucking tell me why I get you, bitch.
You just had to open your big fat mouth, didn't you?
Shut up.
Well, I did roll initially, and he kind of just like, oh, there is a.
I thought you were
and I was
investigating
like,
the environment. Here you go.
give me on my sheet. Oh, is that all I find? Oh, okay.
Is that it?
And that's it.
Okay.
You got their high drop. That's your 21. I'm only taking one roll. You can divvy up the loot.
No, it's fine.
Man, you make me feel bad.
I'm just never gonna get my plan. And we're never gonna go to the Feywild, so it's just never gonna happen for me. It's okay. Trixie's
I don't know.
accepted it.
There's an opportunity in this area for you to get a plant friend.
By the way, I have a
Just
question.
not the shamblers.
Does that first item that I saw, does it shine to me? Does it glimmer?
Not really, no.
Okay. Then. Okay.
None of them really stand out to you. They're not like ridiculously crazy items of high interest. But are you guys going to venture back, or are you guys going to rest first?
We're gonna. I would like to rest.
I would like to rest too.
My
Okay.
throat's a little sore
May
from
I-
casting
may-
spells.
May I just say, Trixie,
Yeah.
remember there's 2 plant problems in the area. That's my kindness. Okay.
We will
I'll ask
rest.
the counselors about the second one.
I'm gonna port us over to the campsite, and you guys do some camping.
Is it a
Dun,
long
dun.
rest or short?
If you want your HP back,
I
people
want
who
a
have
long
necrotic
rest.
damage, long rest.
I want a long rest.
Take a short break.
I mean,
Randy and Letty.
I could do a short rest and recover my HP with my hit die, but I would still be out
You're
of key
necrotic.
points.
Yeah, the necrotic damage.
Yeah,
You
no.
take necrotic. But Camboro did, and Trixie did. So for them to get back to their full
I'm
HP.
still at the mushroom map thing.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to teleport you guys. You guys mind if we take a quick little 5-minute break so I can let Teddy out?
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Discuss what you guys would like to do during your long rest, and then message me it, and I'll take Teddy out, and then I'll be right back. I'll read my
So,
phone while I'm outside.
Emma, did you figure out your robe yet?
Yeah,
Do you like it?
I do. Myself back to full because
Oh,
I'm doing
and
a
I hope
long
you don't mind, but
rest.
I saved the scraps.
Okay.
Yeah, Ratchet.
I think I'm going to.
Don't.
Now, what the hell do we use skeleton dust for? Because I have skeleton dust, and then I have skeleton bone dust, and then I have the rose petals still.
I mean, you could probably make something with them.
But what the fuck do I?
I don't have any recipes for that. I'm gonna BRB.
Okay.
I'm back, guys.
I'm gonna work towards my AC.
Okay.
Stitches!
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back. Okay. Can you give me an insight check? Sorry. Investigation. No. Investigation check.
Investigation check. Do I get a bonus with that because of what I'm trying to do?
If you're using the little bonus, yes. If you're using that specialty, but also make me a DC saving throw then.
Okay, so investigation, that's a plus
Guidance!
what?
I'm back.
Mhm. For this special power, you get +2.
Plus 2? Okay, 21.
So as you are staring at your scroll, you are checking out the eyeball over and over and over again, and you realize as you hold the eyeball close to the
And nat
scroll,
20.
you find that the eyeball actually reveals the letters on the scroll. The eyeball
Oh.
seems to reveal what is unseen, and you realize that the eyeball is revealing something that's invisible.
Alright. Where's Lucia, by the way? I always see her in here, so I'm accidentally playing at con.
I'm just gonna throw you back in. Oop.
Thank you. I'm laying on fucking Dave over here.
Anyways,
So, do I actually now know what the scroll does?
you do.
Alright, let's go. And I also know what the eyeball does.
Yes. The scroll you're talking about is the
Nope. The Dark Whisper one.
one second, let me find it. One second. Where did we get the Dark Whisper one again? Because I got
I
it
got it
confused.
from Kamboro.
Where'd Camporo get it?
From the hag. I literally was about to kill Kimboro for it.
I'm back. Wait, what? What about Kimboro?
Oh, I was about to kill you to get the scroll from you.
Oh, yes. I actually have that portion clipped.
No, Teddy.
At least I think
Did I
I
send
do.
you the description of the Dark Whisper scroll, Camporo?
Nope.
No.
Okay, let me find my copy. And you got it from Agatha's hut, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I used my heroic dice to get the good loot.
Where's Agatha's drop pool? How far back was that?
Pretty far back.
1 second. Oh man, I do a lot of friggin' darkness notes.
That should have been on the 19th of October. Hey, Meg.
Uh-huh.
you know I love you, right? You know how I care about you, right?
Meg, the Dark Whispers is the Hag's Brew. You already discovered it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I have it right in front of me.
Do I?
Yeah. You already discovered it. You've been reading the same scroll over and over again. It's the Hag's Brew, but what you revealed from it is some of the key elements of it. So you have it revealed, but now you have the hidden portion of it revealed. So I just need to add to it. So I was thinking the right thing.
Okay. I have nothing on it because you gave me nothing for it.
Yeah. So you actually discovered. So you already revealed this scroll, but the scroll still shimmers because there's future implementations of it. But there was a secret portion to the scroll that you didn't know about, that you effectively just learned about by accident.
Clearly.
So good job. You actually did succeed.
I did succeed.
You succeeded with a scroll that you already read by coming back to it over and over again.
There you go. Love you, Meg.
What did you do?
Look at your stream.
Sin, I'm not streaming anymore.
What?
Yeah.
It's showing that you are.
I'm not.
So
What
you
the
unlocked
fuck? Why?
this portion of it.
Because the cat unplugged it, so I haven't been streaming. I gave up.
Oh.
Alright, well, don't worry, I got you.
I'm gonna. Well, I can. Oh,
Find
okay.
all your points.
Okay.
As soon as I remember how to get back there.
Well, if I just go into mod view, I can refund it myself.
I mean, if you want to do it.
Okay.
My throat is dying. Interesting. Alright, maybe what I'll do, if I have a chance, maybe I will make a little necklace for the hag's eyeball.
Yeah, you discovered what the Hag's Eyeball did by accident, and you figured out the second part of your thing. As the scroll stops glowing for you, it twinkles as it still has applications that have high interest to you. But
Can I actually get the whole description for the scroll then?
that adds on to that. That's the bottom part.
I don't have it. That's the problem.
Go down to your character info and scroll down to scroll read. Scroll read.
Okay.
Yeah, it was right there.
Wait, that's the scroll of Dark Whisper. That's what it is.
Yep.
All right.
Scroll Dark Whisper was the Hag Brew.
All right.
You have the recipe, which was supposed to be hush hush. That's why we were calling it the Scroll of Dark Whisper.
Well, in fairness,
Other people didn't know what you had.
People still don't know what I have.
You do get a reward.
I do get a reward.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, I just need to remember how your reward system worked.
Yes.
Emma gets a reward too. Sorry, yeah?
Is the recipe that you had me take at the beginning of October not also the Hag's Brew?
See, there's a lot more to it than just that. So it's kind of like she has the finer details. You have the basic step-by-step instructions on how to make it. Oh wait, the best way to think about it, you know how to make a soup, but she knows how to make a really fancy soup. Hers is more effective. Yours has a high risk of fail.
Okay.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I think. Oh, it's missing. Emma, I would like to add a package to your inventory.
Okay, just shoot me what it is. Is this using one of my feats? Oh, you got rid of it.
What? I didn't get rid of your.
I thought I had another hidden feat for mail deliveries,
You
but
do.
it's not. It's not there on my hidden feat channel.
Oh shit! Did we not paste it in? Could you paste it in?
I can look for it. And that is what this is for.
Yes. That appears in your bag. Okay. Lucia.
No.
I like waffles.
Discord, I'm trying to full screen you. Thank you. Copy. Paste.
So yeah, that was added to your inventory.
Okay. And then the locate mailboxes. Copy and
Wait.
paste.
Oh, this is a passive.
Yep.
All right, where's all my passive shit?
Yeah, that's the boon you just got. It's one of the many possible influences you can gain. I random rolled it. Anyways, so we have. So wait. So I know what Lucia did for her arrest. Con, what did you do?
I don't have too much that I can do. I'm just gonna experiment on and see if I can get a better understanding of the 3 vials of sap we got, and then recover my spells.
What type of experiments are you going to do, if you don't mind me asking?
I am gonna use little plants and drip a little bit of sap on them to see what happens. I'm not gonna taste them.
And bro, your max HP is 44, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trixie's yours is 27.
For what?
What's your max HP?
Max HP is 31.
31. Perfect. I'm just resetting your HPs. Emma, what's your max HP?
29.
Perfect. You didn't take necrotic damage, I guess. You're good. You're good. And Mia gets back up to 26. Okay, everyone is good. We're all in fighting order. Okay, guys. All right. So, can you roll a medicine check and investigation? No. What would be the type of checks for this one? Would it be investigation? No, no, no. As you pour the sap onto so you on is it living plants or dead plants?
Living.
Okay, so when you pour the blue sap onto a plant, you see it glistens and it looks like it's very nutritious for the plant. When you pour the green one onto the plant, you see the plant shrivels a little bit. But when you pour the purple one onto the plant, you see the plant begins to snap at you.
Woo! Well, that's a fun mix.
It's a very aggressive plant now. Please roll
Uh,
please roll your initiative.
Trixie, I found your plant. My
Uh,
initiative.
yeah, it's just going to be you versus the plant.
Oh, okay. This is fun.
well, since Trixie did. Oh no, because I'm working on my AC. Never mind.
The plant goes first.
I'm gonna die to a little plant. This is what's gonna happen.
The plant rolls -0 to hit.
Okay.
Your turn.
How big is it? This plant's only like a few inches tall, right?
Yeah, it's like dandelion.
Look at
I'm gonna put my claw over it, and I'm gonna firebolt it at point blank range.
That's
Just have to.
fucked.
Just roll.
That's
Hit.
Do I need to roll to hit
Just roll the hit. Just roll the hit.
the damage or the hit?
The hit.
Oh, let me do the
You don't need
hit.
to roll damage. I just need to see if you hit it. I just want to see you roll that one. You hit. It has an AC of 5. It has an HP of 1. How would you like to do this?
I just want to hear its little screams as it shrivels into like an incinerator.
As you guys hear in the like, as you guys are camping, you hear something shuffling around as you see Khan playing with the potions and plants, and then all of a sudden one of the plants begins to snap at Khan, and it snaps forwards, launching at Khan, and Khan proceeds to put his hand over its head, go and then just fireball, and you just hear the thing scream and wail, which echoes throughout the entire camp as the thing begins to shrivel and burn into a crisp.
Tamboro's gonna just kind of blink a little bit and then shrug.
Emma, what would you like to do?
What's going on?
So you feel your bag get heavy, Emma, and you realize that there's a small package now in your little delivery bag.
Yep.
And what else would you like to do, since there's long rest?
May I go out to harvest and attempt to rebuild some of my rations?
You may. Give me a nature check. If you roll that one, you're not returning tonight. You return with 3 rations.
Good. Because I was gonna
There are
hit.
mushrooms and berries.
Yeah, that
true.
that is what Emma eats.
Excellent.
Fruits, nuts, berries, and bread.
Okay. Cambora, what would you like to do during your long rest?
He is working out, pumping that muscle.
Okay.
Working on his strength.
Okay. You keep this up for a good enough time and we'll buff your strength.
Cool.
Okay. Diana, you're working on your thing, and that should be everything.
Yeah, I stabbed myself.
Stab
Oh,
yourself.
did I hear a level up? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
with
cool.
the shriek.
Thank you, Beth.
I wouldn't hear anymore. I should have.
Meg.
No, you guys not get a level up. However, you guys are actually close to a level up if you guys complete another task.
Do 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 do. Oh wait, that's the healing.
And do you guys want to continue for 30 minutes, or do you guys want to call it quits?
I do have to,
Tired enough that I'm willing to call it quits.
and I have to start getting ready for work anyways too. So I mean, if everybody else is on board, I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
If no, if
Okey-dokey.
I've been awake.
Critiques on this session, please and thank you.
I enjoyed it, it was fun.
At least we did sit all day in one session trying to loot everything.
Fuck these dice, I swear.
I know, right?
Xerxes always get us into something.
I think I'm the only one who can actually bitch about the dice this time because I
I'm sorry, I missed 70% of my attacks tonight.
and I got 2 nat
And I
ones.
died.
I also died.
So I have the right to complain.
Did you get 2 nat ones in a row?
No.
I don't think so.
Meg
I don't
being
know what everyone's talking
sassy.
I had great times with rolls, and all my attacks hit, and you know, I didn't even get hurt. This was a kind of easy. We should bump up the difficulty, Death.
Motherfucker!
Okay.
Ugh.
No,
Bump up the
don't you
difficulty
agree?
by specifically throwing people that just want to eat kobold for dinner at us.
You know, the issue is the range character that was supposed to like, cause issues for Khan and almost kill him never got a chance to actually get close to him.
Well, that's good too, because if it would have probably touched me once, I probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
I'm in danger. That's what Khan would be.
I think like anything above like a 3 will hit me. I think.
What you need is an elven wizard that specifically concentrates the entire casting of Meteor Swarm on Khan's face. That'll
One
bump
day.
the difficulty up for sure.
Oh
One
yeah.
day I'll know counter spell.
One day.
One day.
Yeah, and then you try to use a 3rd level counter spell and a 9th level Meteor Swarm.
Okay. So positive feedback or negative feedbacks. What are the negatives of this session?
The dice.
The dice.
Okay.
That seems
Anything
like our problem.
That's
Okay.
an us problem, though. Yeah.
I need to work on my role play. I'm trying my best to get into it, but I need to work on it. So
Like, I would be very happy if I could just set up my webcam, point it towards my dice tray, and just roll physical dice.
no, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
All must be equal in the eyes of the dice.
No.
Okay. All right. Any positive notes?
It was fun. There was actual combat this time.
Well, not
At least
everything
it lasted
has
2
combat,
hours.
but I thought the combat was okay. I need to work on it. I feel like maybe. So the first Shambler used its special ability twice, which was the maximum it could use it on. And the first time it missed, I was like, oh, hey, that's good. And the second time it hit, Trixie's just like, I'm almost dead. And I'm like, uh-oh. And then the second Shambler used its ultimate ability, which was just fucking Earthquake itself.
Well, it didn't help. I wouldn't have been almost dead if it wasn't for that stupid necrotic bullshit.
Yeah, that was the first Shambler's ultimate abilities. So it used it twice right away, which was its maximum amount of uses.
I thought the first Shambler's ultimate was the explosion of itself.
No, that is not its ultimate ability. That's just what it does when it gets close to dying.
Oh.
How close were we to killing it?
So at
Were
the very
these-
end, it had 19 HP.
Oh,
Were
we were
these
still a ways off.
custom-made monsters?
They were kind of like hybrid. Their templating started off as base, but then I had to massively nerf them.
Okay.
So the AC. So you remember how you were trying to like dodge its explosion, and you're like, what? An 18 doesn't work. Its AC it was based on how much HP it had left. So it had 19 HP.
Oh damn.
So if I had landed literally just one more attack, I would have been fine.
Yeah, if you guys lowered it to below 10, then save would have been 10. So like, once it hit 20 HP, it started the clock. Or not 20
It's
HP,
tick
30
tock
HP.
on the clock.
But like, once it hit that amount of HP, it was like, okay, they can kill it before it puts them down. And I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god, and it's like getting gradually worse by the moment. I'm like, oh god, this is the pillar all over again. But this time they're not moving out of the way.
I think the other bad thing too was that 2 of our members were knocked prone right in front of it when it started that.
Yeah, that's the other one was charging up its ultimate. It knocks people down in front of it, and then it goes. No, wait, no. No, it does the root. It does a root, and then
Or
the other knock.
the rut.
No, yeah, the knocking over people, the prone thing, is actually just one of its basic attacks.
Oh.
The other one, the vine one, yeah, that's just one of its basic attacks. It has vine lash and it has knockdown, and those seem like rather strong basic abilities. But yeah, those are its basics. It could spam those. The knockdown it could do a total of 7 times in a fight.
Alright, I will be right back because I gotta end the stream. Alrighty, my ghouls and goblins. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's adventure. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I know I did. I am fairly sick right now, so I have not been around because of it. Well, sort of. I've not been around because of the fact that I've been, like, dealing with things in real life and trying to sort stuff out. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.